What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Dungeons and Dragonites. They told me that they didn't like the bit, but I thought the bit was good if I puppeteered Pokemon.
I love the bit.
So I did it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the D&D, the Dungeons and the Dragonites, the Team Rocket Edition, Episode 7. Guys, it's been pretty crazy. Still joined by the same people. Introduce yourselves.
Hey, I am Eric, and I play Silver Rowan, a Pokemon trainer that likes Rock-type Pokemon.
No, you specialize in it, Eric.
Oh my god.
But they rock.
I am Ariana. I play Marina, and I like Psychic-type Pokemon. And my Pikachu.
And I'm Tyler. I play Leaf Nadim, and I specialize in Fire-type Pokemon.
And I'm Chandler. I wear a lab coat that I bought from Party City to make myself feel special. So, in our last session...
That was different than last time.
It was, yeah. I thought I might mix it up a little bit. Yeah, that's the first time. So in our last episode, if you guys missed it, our trainers, after doing some stuff around the town, were making their way back to the Pokemon Center when their favorite friend, Yellow, stopped them, realizing they were alive, gave them some hugs. They gave her a cold shoulder because they're heartless.
I don't remember
people.
doing that. I think that time that we saw her was the first time that we were actually semi-nice to her.
It was a dream sequence.
We hugged her. Remember?
She hugged you. You guys kind of just let it happen.
But we allowed it.
That's fine.
But we let it happen.
So after that, she told them about the nefarious Team Shadow she had learned about. And they went in, she had dinner with the mayor. They tried to get some rooms, and then one of them may have let it slip that they might know more than they're letting on.
That was a dream sequence.
After that, they took a nice nap, they woke up, and they challenged Misty, Yellow having already faced her, and Yellow told them she'd meet up with them in Saffron City. They all challenged Misty, and all again managed to defeat her, I believe in the same order that Brock was defeated as well. Like, Ariana knocked it out of the park, Eric coming through nice and solid, and then Tyler just like crawling his way to the finish line. Maybe that next gym battle he'll get through in time, but you know.
Probably not.
And from that,
disadvantage.
They all gained the wonderful and magical Cascade badge, and they were all heading off with the knowledge that their next gym battle could potentially be in Saffron City. But with that, you can go wherever you'd like. I believe we ended it with you guys heading towards Route 5, so that is where I've placed you on the board. What would you guys like to do? I know, big question. Big question.
Kind of
It is a big question.
I mean, we could continue on. If we're walking kind of through the wilderness.
Yeah, you guys are kind of just leaving behind Cerulean City, and you make your way south. You know from what they've told you, as well as a sign that it says that this route heads directly to Saffron City.
To another map.
Yeah, to another map, basically. You guys can already see off in the distance, Saffron City and Cerulean City are actually pretty close by to one another. It's just a short, probably about a 5 to 10 mile walk from Cerulean City to Saffron City.
What city is this right here?
That is Saffron City.
And what is this?
That is Vermilion City.
Okay, I'm just getting them confused.
Typically, in the handheld games, Saffron City is blocked off to you until you go...
Because,
on Route 5, there is an underground path that takes you to Vermilion City, which is your third gym in the handheld games. You do that, then you take the rock tunnel back in Cerulean City to get to Lavender Town. Then you go from Lavender Town, and you go to Celadon City before you can finally enter Saffron City. But I just thought that was a bit too convoluted and wouldn't make sense in a D&D world, so you guys can really go wherever.
So the thing I was remembering is Bill's house is right here, and in the game you would go down, and you would do a bunch of stuff, and then you would end up here next. That's what I was thinking of, anyways. But
you wouldn't do that. You would go east from Cerulean City to Route 9, which is that route to the east of Cerulean City, which is on your map right here. This is Route 9. You would go over here to the rock tunnel. And then that would bring you down to Lavender Town.
It's like right here.
It's
right here.
Nope.
It's Lavender Town.
Yep. What you just pointed out right there is is a completely different path. You have the Diglett's Cave right here. But this is specifically this is Route 13, which you wouldn't do in the handheld game until after completing Saffron City. Again, not the handheld game. But right now, you've been told, technically, looking at it, you guys know that Saffron City is a bit of a hub, which it connects to it connects the 4 towns, being right in the middle. North to Cerulean City, to the east lies Lavender Town, to the west lies Celadon City, and to the south lies Vermilion City. You guys are all pretty, while I've never maybe traveling the entire region, you guys are all very aware of the region.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we're traveling down Route 5, Marina, Leaf, I kind of have an idea. If we're going to try and start this Team Shadow, yes? Somebody just pointed out the city, sorry. If we're going to start Team Shadow, while we are in a very early stage, we might want to establish some kind of hub or base for us to be able to retreat to, or even store items that we might not want to give over to. Well, if we run into Tweedledee or Tweedledum again, we don't want to have to give it up to them, so we might as well not even have it on our person. You get me?
Right. Like the fossils.
Like the fossils.
Like the fossils.
So I'm wondering if maybe it doesn't have to be on this route, but maybe on another route, maybe let's try and maybe look around, see if there's some kind of, maybe we could make a tree fort of some kind. I know it doesn't sound quite as good as I imagine in my mind, but we
start me up.
As long as it's secure.
Do you guys remember, I'm pretty sure it was in Ruby and Sapphire, where you could have like the secret bases. Was it in that one, or was it in a different one?
I want
like the underground ones.
I want to say that was Diamond and Pearl.
It was one of those later ones where you had like a secret base and you like decorated it and stuff.
It was either Diamond, maybe. I think it might have been Diamond and Pearl.
So we need one of those. We find a mountain.
OP because you can just dig underground. So we're not going to use the secret base from mechanic.
That's
from
what
the game.
That's what I'm going to suggest right now. I'll go get my gravel.
Oh, nope, it was introduced in Gen 3 in Hoenn.
So
it was in Ruby Sapphire.
So I go get my graveler. We find a nice little cropping, and then we use our rock type Pokemon to dig us a base.
I also have an Onyx.
You guys could do something like that. It would require some checks and stuff like that.
Right.
That is something. If you guys wanted to do, we could do something like that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I was thinking like a house or something in the town, but like if it's like hidden, in the wilderness, it might be better.
In the shadows.
In town would be kind of hidden in plain sight. If we're off in kind of the wilderness of the routes and off the beaten path, it might bode us well to not be even close to conspicuous.
Should we hide it here in Route 5 since it's centralized?
It's pretty centralized, and it's right next to Viridian City, which is a pretty big...
Make a quick perception check. All of them.
All of us?
Yeah, just so I can... just so you, like, looking around as you guys are talking about this, just to see what you see on this route, to see kind of what you're getting at from looking around this area.
18.
Mine is 24. No, wait, no. It's 22, sorry.
I got 22 as well.
Sweet. So you guys all actually rolled pretty high. So you guys have probably been walking for a couple miles or so. So you've left Cerulean City behind, kind of coming up into some grass areas like this. You guys do see there is a building that's close to Saffron City. It's about 10 miles. It's pretty flat on this route. At a bit of it's a bit of a downhill, but it's not like a steep downhill. So you guys can see kind of a building that's popped up, and you guys can remember from that roll, Misty did mention there is a daycare on this route. The daycare is pretty close to Saffron City, maybe about a mile in between the two, to give the open area. But to your left and right, you mostly just see trees coming up, and kind of off in the distance to the west, kind of back over in this area over here, like that direction. You guys can see a ways away, some of the mountains from Mount Moon, probably about 30, 40 miles away that way. But that's kind of what you see in this general area.
So with that perception check, would we think this is a good place to do this if we were to do it?
If you wanted to do it here, what you can gather from looking around here is there isn't much rock to work with here. There is mostly trees, and this is also on a bit of a downhill. So you would have to go off into the wild. You're not going to be on an even
Maybe
surface.
like right here, like in between Celadon and
Saffron City.
Saffron City.
That's something you could look into as well. When you get down there, you can make another if you want to check. I'll also give you, from that perception check, you guys looking around, you also can see the Pokemon that are on this route. You guys all rolled really highly. You can see some Pidgeys flying around, some Oddishes moving through the grass, some Psyduck kind of there. There's a little bit of a waterway nearby moving through there. There's also some Mankeys moving through the trees, as well as a few Bellsprout hopping up in the tall grass. Just so that way you know what's on Route 5. Because you guys all rolled... Tyler, you rolled the lowest at an 18, so I'll say that you guys also were able to gather all of that just from looking around, taking a few minutes. As you continue moving, just continuing like a walk, looking for a space. But mostly here you see a bunch of trees. A lot of forest is off to the side. Nothing as dense as Viridian Forest, but still just some forest is to the side.
Can I pop into that daycare?
Yeah, it'll be another 3 miles. So you guys keep walking, chatting, looking around, and then when you roll up to the daycare, as you approach the daycare, you notice a nice, humble building with a fence running around the outside of it. Over the fence, you can actually see a handful of Pokemon playing and relaxing. They've actually got a nice little setup here. The fence takes up... they're further away from the city, so they can have a larger area for their fence. And there's like a nice setup. There's a little waterway in the back, a little pond, some grass, and there's also, you can see some play toys. Looking around, you can see there's a handful of Pokemon out there running around.
What Pokemon are in there?
You see... let's see what's in there.
Get my Dex. Get me some Dex
Roll a die and
entries.
see what's in there. All right, so you see...
Oh, we saw some stuff.
This here,
Bellsprout
you see 3 Pokemon from where you are. You see a little Sandshrew running around.
Got that.
You see a let's see what else would be in here right now. You see a Horsey in the
Ooh,
pond.
that's new. That's new.
You also see a Moltres. What? You don't see a Moltres. That was a joke. You also see a couple Cubone running around as well.
Cubone.
And that's what you see in the daycare right now.
Cool. We got 3 new entries this episode, guys.
The frick is Horsey at? There it is.
I
One
searched.
second.
I wants to walk inside.
Cool. So you head inside. It's a very humble little house inside as well. They haven't flipped as both a daycare, and then you can also see in the back of the room there is also a little living quarters for them, a small little living room, and a couple doors that you assume go to bedrooms and stuff like that. As you enter, there's a little desk set up front, and there is an older woman and a gentleman sitting behind it. And as you enter, the woman goes, "Oh, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Ruth. How can I help you guys today? Oh, and this is my husband Henry as well." And he goes, "How you doing?"
How much is it to leave a Pokemon here?
And she's like, "Oh, well, it's $50 Poké a day, and we will take care of your Pokemon, feed them, and really just make sure they get their exercise."
That's a lot. I mean, that's going to stack up,
and
depending on how long you leave it here.
Henry's sitting there playing on his crossword. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's cheaper than in the handheld. Well, the handheld you pay once.
The
and then you
handheld
pick
is a
it up
flat
later.
price.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but,
it's a flat price.
Yeah, but
Never mind then. I was gonna leave my Graveler here and then come back for it at a later point, but there's no point in me.
and also, since you guys are in here, I will also just give you the game mechanics for if for some reason you want to breed Pokemon. So the way Pokemon breeding does work in here, if you leave 2 of the same type of Pokemon, so 2 Growliths, 2 Psyduck, even a something that's the same type of Pokemon, or a Pokemon with a Ditto, there is a chance for the two to make an egg. So how that will work is after a few in-game days, I will roll a d20, and on an 11 or higher, an egg is found. After that, they'll ring you up, and they will pull you back to get the egg. After that, after a couple of days of holding on to the egg, probably about one in-game day, you can make a medicine check. It would just be a straight d20 roll. It'd just be a straight d20 roll for the first day. On a natural 20, the egg hatches. Each day, the DC decreases, and after 3 days, you can add your medicine score to it as well. And once you hit that DC, as it decreases, the egg will hatch. And when you hatch eggs, you as the player choose the nature of the Pokemon, just to give you an incentive for wanting to do something like this.
Nice.
What's that, Tyler?
How much XP do they earn per day while they're in there?
They start by earning 1 XP, and then after that, it's I will roll up what they could potentially earn.
Is there a cap on how long they can stay here?
Nope.
So say I put Graveler in here, I forget about him, I come back, it's an outrageous price and I can't pay for it.
At that point, something else may happen. They may
keep my Pokemon and I have to murder 2 old people.
If you can't pay. I would say...
Just for the sake of taking care of it for them.
When you, of course...
can't fast travel.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a town map, maybe, and a Pokemon that could fly. I would say that when you, of course, sign up, all of you... So this is the D&D realm, but it's also the Pokemon realm. You guys all have... phones. You have Porygon phones. Have you guys played the Pokemon Masters handheld game?
We haven't played it, but we've seen one of the newer anime where he gets
the Porygon phone, right? Not the Rotom phone, like the Porygon phone. It's great. So you guys all have one of those. If I can actually pull up a photo of it, I will. Porygon phone.
Porygon is that man-made Pokemon, and then as they progress in technology, they up it to where
it's like the Rotom
become
decks.
Different technologies and stuff.
Yeah,
they literally are gonna have this in Pokemon Journey.
Yeah. So this is something that was in the Pokemon Masters app. This is what your character has. I'll pull it up right here. I'll show it to all of the players as soon as I find where I just saved it to.
On Roll20?
Yeah, I'll show it to you on Roll20. Well, as soon as I find it. You. Save Imajazz. Oh, I saved it to that. That's where I saved it. And then I'll also, so that way everyone who is, all the people watching as well will, of course, be able to see it as well. Maps, and there it is right there. Cool. So, they'll get your information, and they would probably call you, or send you, you could have, like, text tones, and they would be like, hey, guy, hey, just so you know, your bill's getting pretty high here. If you want to come back and get it, probably be something like that.
Great. That's cool. Do they have a PC here?
They do.
Great.
There is a PC that is kind of over in the corner. And actually, it looks like a bit of an older. It's an older looking model.
This is one we can hack from.
But it's probably not one you can hack from. You can assume that they have made all the updates to anyone who has one. There it is.
It's a new plan. We kill these 2 people. We make this our
right
base.
There's the Porygon phone right there from the game. It's pretty much just it's an iPhone that has a Porygon looking case on it. So right. You guys all have one of those.
All right. I'm gonna leave my Graveler here then.
Okay. So Ruth goes, oh, wonderful, wonderful. And she goes, I'll take the Pokeball, and we'll set it right here. And then she picks up some paperwork. The paperwork, of course, you're filling out your name, your contact info, any dietary needs for your for it, and all that different stuff.
Can you call me when the bill gets to 1,000?
Oh, absolutely. I will put that right here as a note. Call when bill at 1,000. Yes, absolutely.
On second, I'm also going to leave my Geodude.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, yes, yes. And she passes you some paperwork as well to fill out.
So when your Geodude evolves into a Graveler, we'll trade together to have them evolve into Gravelers.
Beautiful.
And Eric, you were leaving your what?
Geodude.
Your Geodude. And are you requesting the same call 1 out of 1,000?
Yes.
Perfect. So she takes that as well. She goes, wonderful. And you, will you be
Do you
leaving
want to leave your
anything?
Pikachu?
Marina.
What? Oh, I will not be. No.
Oh.
Thank you, though.
Oh, absolutely. And she goes, thank you. Yes. She takes them all. You guys finish the paperwork. She files it away. And she hands the Pokeballs to Henry, who's been doing his crossword. Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely. And he takes the Pokeballs and he heads outside. And there's kind of like a door in the back that they kind of open. You can kind of see through like the window. And he throws the balls. The 2 Pokemon appear. He puts the Pokeballs to the side, and he walks over and he greets them. And you can see him. He's starting to give them like some little treats.
Beautiful.
Thank
And then
you.
he smacks him.
Yeah, and then he just starts.
And then he beats them.
Yeah, he just starts like punching them. It's weird.
He's training them.
And Ruth goes, yes, absolutely. Just let me know anytime you ever need anything. And she hands you a business card. She goes, there's our number as well if you need to reach out to us for any specific needs. As well as you can always give access to your PC, and we can actually just deposit your Pokemon back into your PC.
Sick.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Can we? Is there also a pay online feature?
Oh yes, of course. You can pay through the PC as well.
Great.
You would of course have to go to a Pokemon Center to make that process.
Yes.
Of course.
That's better. Coming all the way back here.
Yes. Back in the old days. Oh, I remember that. Isn't that right, Henry? Yeah.
Can we
yeah,
also?
Ruth.
Are we able to leave Pokemon here through the PC also from anywhere?
Yes, there is a transaction fee for doing that as well. It is something the Pokemon League requires us to pay as a tax.
And how much
there.
is the transaction fee?
The transaction fee is typically, depending on the Pokemon, it can be anywhere from 25 Pokédollars to 100 Pokédollars.
Oh, that's not bad. Is 100 the max?
Typically, yes. That's all I've ever seen from them.
That's not bad. I will never set foot back in here again, but I will probably do a lot of business with you. So thank you so much.
That's wonderful. I hope you all have a great day. Leaf and Silver and you.
Marina.
Marina.
Hi, bye.
Yes, absolutely. You guys have a
Do you
wonderful
have to
day.
register to do this like here or
Yes.
like she
Yes,
do it later?
if you would like,
So maybe you should
Marina,
maybe
you
you should register.
you could go ahead and register, and should you ever like to, you can
I'll do that.
Oh, okay. And she gives you some paperwork. You fill it out.
Now you'll be getting the spam email from them now.
Yeah, you guys are about to get spammed.
No,
We're about to get
I
all their
checked
junk
the
emails.
box, the fine print on the bottom. I checked. Do not send any emails.
But they will still.
But there
send it.
was on the reverse side of the paper, which you guys didn't flip over to, there was a checkbox that said, "Check here if you don't want us to sell your information to other people who were spamming you." And yeah, so they're gonna sell your
Yep,
number.
didn't
as
get
soon
that
as you-
one.
Yeah, no.
We're gonna
Throw
start
my
getting some
phone.
weird
Yeah.
spam now.
Yeah. So she takes your paperwork. She hands you all. Each of you have a card for your contact number. Should
By
you need
the
to reach
way-
out. Oh yes.
Did you happen to upon well, should I say, did a very chipper, energetic young girl come in here night before us?
There was we've had a few people through here today. Earlier this morning, there was a young girl who did come through. Yes.
Oh, she's a friend of ours. Yellow, I think her name was.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah. Did she happen to leave any Pokemon with you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot give away customer information. I'm sure you understand. You wouldn't want me giving your information to someone else, would you?
Oh, I wouldn't mind to a friend.
Oh, well, that may be true, but I'm sorry. It is a Pokemon League policy.
Hey, do you
Sure.
know if a trainer named Josh has been in here?
Not that I know of.
I'm on the lookout for Josh.
Your one good deed.
I'll find him again one day.
I'm sure you will. Whoever this special someone is.
He's my protege.
It's I totally understand. Henry and I were like that when we were young.
Oof.
Yikes.
Well, see you later.
Have a wonderful day.
And I'm just gonna slowly back out of the door because I feel
So we're gonna
very
come back and
uncomfortable.
kill them and rob them, right?
Yikes! Why do you guys want to kill every nice person?
We're so nice to them.
Cool.
You're right. They'll get the live. We'll just beat them and rob them.
And when you guys actually come outside, you can now see over the rail your Geodude and Graveler kind of playing. There's a little bit now you can actually see back there behind the water pond. There's a nice little rock area. Graveler has went over and has started like scratching up on it. You guys would know that Gravelers like to mark their territory similar to a deer using its antlers. So the Graveler's over there.
I knew that because I read that in my
Pokemon,
Pokedex.
the most outrageous things, but your Geodude is just Geo?
No, it's Geochick because it's a girl.
Yeah, so you got as you're walking away, you hear Geochick, which is for some reason the Diglett and Dugtrio term noise I used there. Cool. So what you want to do?
I'm
I guess
going to
we
finish
continue.
our conversation. Say, I know we got kind of distracted looking around.
We'll be
but
walking as we talk.
What's your ideal spot? I know we're wanting to kind of get into a mountainous area to be able to get into that, but
Maybe
what's
we
some
could
aspects
find,
we're looking for?
like a place like in the mountains that we could hide. It would be bomb if there was like a waterfall and we could hide it behind a waterfall.
That would be fantastic. A little walkway that goes behind.
Yeah, like underneath it and we like hide it. That'd be sick. But if not, like I don't know, it's like
Do we
hidden
know
by like
any
trees and
waterfalls
like
in the region?
That's what I'm trying to think of because I don't believe in the Kanto map what you're describing exists.
yeah, no,
you're
but like
you're
well, this
thinking
is
of
D&D
like
channel. Like, you
Johto.
can
Yeah,
do whatever
I
you
know.
want. You're also
Um,
God, so you can do what you want.
Make a straight intelligence check.
What if?
What is my intelligence modifier?
This is just to see if you recall something.
Plus one.
Okay, I would say I'm also. What if about nature for me? 'Cause
Oh no, this isn't to know if you know of a waterfall being anywhere.
I got you. 5.
You currently can't remember what you had for breakfast that morning.
13.
On a
Mine's a
5.
13 also.
Tyler and Ariana, you guys have a slight memory that maybe you heard a little bit of water like running and dripping while you were in Mount Moon, but you can't exactly remember because there was also like some drilling going on. So you don't really remember if that was the case or not.
Or what about Alakazam's cave? He likes us.
You don't remember there being any water.
Oh,
in
we
there.
told him we weren't gonna come in there anymore.
That's true.
I don't think he would be happy if we went back in there.
It's also directly connected to a city or
Yeah.
to a town, and it'd be a little close to people to try and do anything.
Well,
Shadow.
maybe after we do like our stuff and I keep forgetting the name of the city.
Saffron.
Is this Vermilion? Saffron. I don't know why I keep forgetting
Because
that.
typically Vermilion City's the third one you go to.
We could pop over to what route is that in between Celadon and Saffron?
That is Route 9, I believe. No, that is
Route
not
9
That
is like
Route
even more
8.
centralized.
Route
So maybe
8.
we walk through Celadon before we go to bed and like see what it looks like.
Also, just for note, it is about it's about 10:30 a.m. right now.
Maybe we do it tomorrow. Maybe we pop down, do stuff in the city, sleep tomorrow, get up, go scout it out first thing in the morning.
Let's do it.
Cool. So you guys finished the last little bit of a mile that you guys had to walk to make your way to the bustling city that is Saffron City. Let me fix up my map here for the recording. That looks beautiful. And then I'll tell you guys a little bit about Saffron City as you enter. As you enter Saffron City, you're met with some of the largest buildings that you've actually seen. You've been seeing them from further away as you've kind of moved down this downhill trek. But now that you're here, you definitely see some tall buildings. You see what look like apartment buildings. There's some different things. You also see a large building in the middle. And you really get the feeling from all the cities you've been in, like, these
department store.
These cities are towering over you. As far as you know, there is not a department store in this city.
Yeah, it's in Celadon City.
Celadon.
It's a dungeon.
So what would you like to do now that you've arrived?
Guys, I think I'm gonna head over to a PC and pull out my Psyduck real quick since I dropped off GeoCheck.
There was a PC at the place?
Not one that I could use.
Yeah.
You could have accessed it there.
Well, then would I have done that?
Yeah, you know,
Sure.
would you have?
Yes, he did it.
Then
I
yes.
was
He did it
doing
already.
on my phone, and then I realized I should do it in an actual PC.
Then yes, you can say that when you switched it out, you used their PC there to retrieve your Psyduck.
Why is there one purple house and all the other ones are yellow?
we
That's
would
just
see
the
that.
map.
I know, but what an interesting house.
It is a pretty interesting house.
What is this building? What does the sign say?
That sign says a future monorail railroad connecting to Johto region. So it is an under construction building. It will eventually have a railroad service that is connecting to Johto.
That's what you do at the end of Gold and Silver.
This is where you come to.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Nice. So we're gonna have a little extended campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
it's up to you.
What is this?
Marina, you had a question.
What are these buildings here?
So you guys walk over to them. You can move your tokens over
Okay.
there. As you walk up to the one on the left, you see you guys have been to 2 gyms now, and each time you walk up to it, you see a very professional looking sign, sponsored by the Pokemon League, intercity name here gym, and you do actually see that from the sign on the right. It does say official Saffron City Gym, sponsored by the Pokemon League. The sign that you guys stop in front of, it looks like a bit of a homemade sign that says unofficial. The un is slightly faded. It looks like over time they've let unofficial fade, but they like keep painting over official to try and make it look better. Fighters Dojo of Saffron City, and it's not sponsored by anyone.
So, we should definitely do both of these gems. Obviously, the only one on the one on the right will be the one that counts, but we should do both of them.
Maybe we'll do the official one first.
So, what
Make sure we get our best.
do these signs tell us the type gym leader it is?
It does not. No, that's information you can ascertain by talking to the secretaries inside. You
I just
guys
don't
would know that the gyms do change over time. The current gym leaders have been gym leaders for about 6 or 7 years, but gym leaders do tend to change. So it wouldn't be official on the sign. They're not required to be a certain type.
So, do you guys want to apply, or maybe go look at Silphco?
Let's check while we're here. Let's check out some information, and then let's check out the rest of the town.
Okay. Maybe we can do our gym battle tomorrow after we scope out the route.
Let's plan for that. Let's see if they got a schedule for us.
Let's go in the one on the right.
Cool. So you guys walk into the official Saffron City Gym, and when you guys walk in, it's very different than you've walked into any of the other gyms at this point. You hear no sounds of fighting. All of the screens above the desk are turned off, and there is a secretary sitting there at the desk, and she looks up at you and she goes, "Oh, hello. Welcome to the official Saffron City Gym. Unfortunately, we will not be accepting any challengers today. Sabrina has stepped out,
Psychic.
and I'm not quite sure when she'll be returning. She's actually been gone for a couple days now."
Can we sign up for whenever she's back?
Unfortunately, she didn't let me know when she will be returning. So I don't want to create a schedule. She said she was heading to Vermilion City. There was something going on there with Lieutenant Surge. I'm not sure. And she hasn't returned yet. So once she has returned, I would be more than happy to sign you up for the official Saffron City Gym battle.
So we go sign up for the unofficial gym.
Yes.
That out of the way.
Yeah.
Their gym leader's probably there.
And you guys can see she is very frazzled.
Well,
So, why are you so distraught? What seemed to have happened that made her leave?
I really shouldn't talk about it. I'm not sure. She said that there was a problem with the utmost importance dealing with Pokemon League matters. I'm not sure.
You said Surge. I remember hearing that.
Yes, he is the Vermilion City gym leader. He's been there for several years now. I'm not sure what's going on.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Let's
Well,
let's
I guess,
go to the unofficial then, huh?
Thank you,
Guess
man.
we'll be back.
If you do happen to be in Vermilion City, maybe you can keep an eye out for Sabrina and ask her to give us a call, maybe?
Yeah, we'll let her know if we happen to see. What does she look like?
There's a plaque directly above her that has Sabrina's face on it. You guys can go. Oh wow, that's
Oh wow,
Sabrina.
that looks just like the teenage witch.
The teenaged witch. Oh, I gotcha. I was like, what? I mean, she is a psychic type.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah,
Great,
you can see
next one.
her above that.
She's a psychic type leader, guys.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know who she is.
And I will actually.
I shall take her place one day.
There you go. That's who Sabrina is.
I know who's.
That is the photo that you see behind her. Although it's more of like a profile photo, face up or chest up, and she stood
I tried
there.
to drag her onto the map.
Do what?
I tried to put her on the map.
Yep, wouldn't be able to do that. So yeah, so you guys see that map behind her. She's like, yes, if you happen to hear her, ask her to call the gym. Maybe it's been a couple days. She said she was only going to be gone for the day, so I'm sure she's okay. She's a pretty capable.
We'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, yes, please.
All right, guys, let's go check out the unofficial gym.
Oh, yes, the unofficial. Unofficial.
You laugh.
Currently, it's the only operating gym in this town, so I guess we're gonna go check it out.
For now, Sabrina will be back.
All right,
hope-
see you when she's back.
You know what? I bet you they can give, as we're walking out, I bet you they could give us a badge.
They probably do have a badge.
They cannot. They are not sponsored by the Pokemon League.
Badge is a
If
badge.
they are giving, and the door
Close
kind of
the door.
closes behind you guys, and you can just kind of hear her.
If she cared, she would chase after us.
You can kind of hear her calling, like continuing to like shout.
Yep, ignore her and walk straight over to the unofficial.
Cool. So you walk straight over into the other gym. As you walk in there, you again this building is a lot smaller than most gyms that you have come onto. It is a similar to what you've seen from our generic battle map. That is all it is on the ground. It is just that. There is a door with a bathroom sign on it in the back. And right when you walk in, there is a desk right there. And there is one guy sitting at the desk. He is wearing a karate gi, and he is sitting there. And he's like, he's starting to, he's asleep.
I walk up and I slam my hand on the table, but I'm smiling. As soon as he sees me, I'm smiling as if it didn't happen. Well, hello.
And he jumps up and he, welcome to the unofficial gym for Saffron City. Are you here to challenge the unofficial gym?
Wow.
Yes.
Um,
The official gym. I'm using air quotes. The official gym. Their gym leader hasn't been here in a couple days, so.
I saw her leave actually a couple of days ago, saying that she would be back.
She's apparently not back yet, so you might be the official one soon. You know what I mean?
Hey, between you and me, I would be okay with that. So, are you guys here to challenge the gym?
Real quick.
Possibly.
I think Marina has background in this town from her
Oh,
backstory.
Because I put in my backstory that I was supposed to be or trying to be the gym leader, but because of politics,
Aw, shoot. Make
or
me
gym trainer.
Gym trainer.
Not
make,
leader.
make me a history check with advantage because you came
With
from this town.
disadvantage. With double
and-
disadvantage.
And I'll tell you everything about the city because you lived here.
Can you tell me about Celadon City real quick since I'm from there? Eric, what town are you from?
I didn't choose.
Choose one.
I don't know them
15.
well enough.
Perfect. So, Marina, you know from growing up here, Sabrina has been the official gym leader for about 7 to 8 years. She actually started out as one of the challengers she went through the Pokemon League. She made it to the top. She didn't win her championship, but she was offered a new gym position from the Pokemon League. Since she did lose, but she did so well, and they offered her Saffron City Gym as that gym leader was ending. You also know from your time being here, as long as you can remember, the Fighters Dojo has tried their hardest to become the official gym of Saffron City, while the Pokemon League has always sponsored the official gym. They have constantly been at a bickering back and forth, always looking to try and one-up one another. Mostly from the Fighters Gym. The official gym tends to just sit back and be like, we're the official. You also know, since you're from here, the giant building in the middle is the Sylph Co. They are actually responsible for most electronic things. Think of them as the Apple or the Microsoft of this world. The Porygon phones that you guys have were created by the Sylph Company, and they have created a lot of the different things. You actually went there as a child in school. You actually took a field trip there. And they are actually responsible for creating some of the different types of Pokeballs that are used throughout the region. And I think that's everything that you would know, yes.
We can go get a Master Ball.
Maybe.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Would anyone recognize me from inside the gym? The unofficial gym?
Are you trying... Have you... This will be about you specifically. Have you, since you were a kid, tried to change up the way you've looked? Have you changed your hair color, or have you mostly looked the same since you were, in your teenage years?
I probably changed it after I didn't get the trainer position because I was angry and joined Team Rocket.
Yeah. Cool. So, no one in here, unless they actively suspect that they might know you, would check. But as far as you know, there is only one person in here, and it is the person you were speaking to.
Cool.
Do you have signups for tomorrow?
Oh, do we have signups for tomorrow? Absolutely. And he reaches down, and he grabs out a cat. Oh, let me check. One quick moment. I do have to check our.
That's absolutely. And then he's like, actually, let me pretend like we're not desperate.
Our very busy calendar. And he pulls up a calendar, and he's kind of.
Can I peek at the calendar?
He's kind of like holding it like this. Make a perception check. He's like, ooh, tomorrow. Well, let's see.
Ooh, yeah.
A dirty 20.
The calendar is empty. There's actually a little marking on there that says like movie question mark. Like maybe he's gonna go see a movie later this week.
Well, I was gonna know and be like, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Yes, I believe we do have an availability for tomorrow. For the three of you, are all three of you wanting to get the unofficial Saffron City Gym badge?
Absolutely.
Yes, I would love the official Saffron City Gym badge.
And he jots down. He goes, well, we will see you here tomorrow. Your slots are slated for 10 a.m. if that works for you.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
We will start those gym battles tomorrow. Now for the official rules of the unofficial gym. You will submit one Pokemon, and that is all you are allowed for the gym battle.
Wow.
And what about
It's a 1v1.
what about the gym leader?
Oh.
How many?
I will be using one of my 2 Pokemon as well.
Oh, you're the gym leader.
Oh, absolutely. My name is Master Blake, and he puts out his hand.
Master Blade.
Yes, and he's got a black belt on. He's wearing his karate.
Master Black Belt.
Yeah.
Master Black Belt Blake.
Silver's gonna go in and lightly and a joking karate chop his hand.
Make a dexterity check for me.
He takes offense.
Ah, cramp!
No, Siri, I don't want you.
I do the Team Rocket handshake.
He has no idea what you're doing. He tries to do like some weird handshake back to you.
14.
You come in. You're coming in like this at him.
Like, if he's shaking his hand...
Oh yeah, he has his hand out for a shake. So as you come out, he reaches over, grabs your arm, and flips you over his shoulder onto the padded gym mat behind him.
Dang, he must have had a high check.
Oh, we sure did.
Oh,
That was fun.
And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I do forget myself sometimes." And he reaches his hand and he helps you up off your
Reflexes.
feet. Right? Yes, with reflexes. Yes. Well,
Reflexes.
I shall.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow.
Absolutely, I cannot wait.
Did you? You said you were only using one Pokemon tomorrow, right?
Yes, I will use one Pokemon.
Great. Great.
As will you.
Great. I just didn't hear you because that karate chop happened.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Well, see you tomorrow.
Yes, absolutely. I shall see you tomorrow.
Marina, Leaf. I don't know how this is gonna go, but maybe
We
this
kill
could
him.
be a good
and
saffron mole.
Maybe we induct him into Team Shadow.
And then somehow we make him the official gym.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
We destroy.
the guy's a lunatic.
City
so it might
Gym.
not be too hard.
Yes. After we beat him, we'll plant the seeds of indoctrination.
And I would have explained to them the knowledge that I had.
Exposition dump.
Oh,
Well,
you guys feel
You guys
very
want-
exposated.
you guys want to check out Silphco?
Let's do it.
Sure, let's check it out.
There is a man standing outside. This
As
will
a
be
man.
I don't think you see him yet.
fun. I wasn't talking at.
So as you guys walk up, there is a gentleman standing outside. He is wearing a suit. He looks like, even though here this guy is just a scientist, this guy looks like he is security for the building. And as you guys walk up, you go, "Hello, welcome to the Silphco. Unfortunately, we will not be accepting any visitors today. They are hard at work at a new device, as I'm sure you are aware of. So they will unfortunately not be accepting any visitors today. Be sure to come back at a later time, and we shall be open for tours."
Man, can't do anything in this town. Sounds like we came to this town too early.
Oh, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
I said that to the god in the sky.
And then I look over at Leaf. Are you religious?
The light.
No, that's my other character who's dead. And our other
Leaf
team.
Nadine? The cleric of Pokemon? Or
No,
Paladin?
he's dead.
So what you want to do?
So what you guys want to do?
Well, if we got time on our hands, we
Have this little mart over here.
could go. If you guys need to restock,
We
or
have
we
this
could
over here.
maybe we could move a little bit quicker. And since it's probably what now? It's probably like noon.
Yeah, it's you guys walked another mile, went in there, all that. Yeah, it's about noon right now. So of course, Marina would know there is a Pokemon Center here, similar to all the ones you've experienced. There is eateries, and in there, as well as a Pokemart that is pretty stocked.
Well,
Check out the mark and then go scout early.
I'm fine with scouting early.
Cool.
Found.
So you guys head to the Pokemart.
Yeah, we'll pop in there real quick.
Cool. So as you guys enter in there, hello, welcome to Pokemart. Are we here for trainer goods or other goods?
Trainer goods. Here's my card to Badger.
Perfect. He takes all of your or your trainer cards. I almost said your Poke cards. Your trainer cards. You go, oh, 2 gym battles. Well. And he slides over a little paper. I don't know why I blanked on the word paper.
Pamphlet.
That has all of the things you can buy at this Pokemart. So you can buy Pokeballs here, of course. You can buy Great Balls, Potions, Super Potion, Antidote, Paralyze Heal, Burn Heal, and Awakening. So with your second gym badge, you can now purchase Great Balls, which are run about 350 Poke Dollars.
How much are super potions?
Super Potions are 450 Poke Dollars.
And that's what, 44 plus 4?
Let me check right here. I had it pulled up. So the original, the normal potion is 2d4 plus 2. A super potion is 3d6 plus 6.
Oh, weird.
So you have the potential to earn a lot more HP there.
I'll buy. How much are great balls?
Great balls will run you 350 Poké a piece.
This is outside of like the store. Is there any way maybe you could add numbers to our journal?
What
like,
you mean?
Like, so for each badge, could you add what we could buy to our
Oh,
journal?
yeah, I can. I can just have like a I can put a handout for you guys that just has what you can currently buy, because unlike in the normal handheld game, each mart sells different things. In this, as you get a new gym badge, the Pokemon League dictates you can buy better trainer gear. So I'll make a handout for you guys and you can put it into all your
and you don't have to if you just. It's a matter of what I was thinking was a matter of being able to see how much it would be deciding, and then.
Oh yeah. I'll do that for you. For now, I'll throw it right there in the Discord. That is everything you are currently allowed to buy. Just so you have all the prices there. If there's anything you guys want to decide on that.
I want to buy 2 super potions.
Cool. So deduct a nice 900 Poké and you have 2 super
And that's
potions.
what, 2d6, as you say?
It is 3d6 plus 6.
3d6 plus 6. No, gotcha. Got it.
Originally, I did tell you guys it was plus your medicine modifier, but I realized that was incorrect, and it gives you a +2, which that way it'll give you guys a more solid. As you get better potions, instead of always adding your medicine, you get a better. So like a hyper potion is 4d12 plus 10. So that way you guys, as you progress, you get better. You have the potential for more health restored.
Awesome.
I'm gonna buy a great ball and a super potion.
Cool. You have those added to your inventory, so you can use that. Great balls, as you guys know, add a +5 to your catch, whereas a Pokeball adds a +0 to your animal handling.
By the way, I gave my Mystic Water to Psyduck.
Perfect.
I gave mine to Poliwag.
I gave mine to Squirtle.
Perfect. Sweet. All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to shop for?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a Great Ball, 1 potion, and 2 super potions. You wanted to give me the total.
What was that again? 1 great ball?
Great Ball, a potion, and 2 super potions.
2 super potions, 900, 1200, total of 1550.
Okay.
Bum, 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 blam, blam. The nice quietness of writing stuff in journals, as to be expected from any D&D purchasing time. Bum, 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 bum.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm done.
Sweet. All right, what you guys want to do next?
I guess we head out to Scout Route 9.
Is it Route 9 or Route 8?
It is Route 8. I lied to
Oh,
you.
I thought you said it was 9. Okay.
I did Route 9. Now that we're back up here, Route 9 is up here to the east of Cerulean City. This is Route 8.
Let's go check out Route 8.
All
right.
Pokemon check.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
23.
23. Ooh.
Are you freaking kidding me? 8.
21.
I shall tell them everything I see.
Will I get advantage because I'm a nature boy?
Not for a Pokemon.
Favorite terrain? But he's a ranger. It's his favorite terrain.
That's alright. You guys will see it for me.
So you guys see what Tyler and Ariana, what were your numbers again?
23.
Oh, perfect.
21.
Perfect. So you guys see, of course, there's some Pidgeys flying around. You see, actually, some Ekans moving through the grassway.
You have that. Never mind. It's coughing. I was thinking we needed it.
You see some Sandshrew moving off through the side, kind of moving in a pack. Over in one little bit of a field, you actually see a couple of Vulpixes playing with a Growlithe. There is
Ooh.
also a Meowth running around, as well as a Mankey.
Wow.
All right, I'm looking at the Vulpix or the Growlithe.
Did we already see a Vulpix?
No, that was our first Vulpix. Which one do I want?
Oh shoot! I totally lied to you guys again.
What?
This is Route 7.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go after the Vulpix.
You still all the same Pokemon are still here, but this is Route 7. You're going after the Vulpix?
Yes.
Cool. Make no, you saw it, so yeah, you could easily go up and grab it. If you want like a surprise round, you can attempt to do that.
I'm gonna straight up throw a Great Ball at it.
Cool. Throw a Great Ball at it.
And we've seen a Growlithe before, haven't we?
No, we've
No.
seen a Meowth. The Meowth.
Oh.
Meow.
Meowth. That's
I wouldn't-
right.
I wouldn't
18
have seen these things yet. Would you guys have told me?
Sure.
Yeah,
Right?
Are you using a Great Ball or a Pokeball?
Great Ball.
So that's 18 plus 5.
Yes.
So that's a 23 total. So, then, so you throw your Great Ball. It goes spinning through the air, lands onto the Growlithe. Blimp, blimp,
Meow.
blimp,
Wait,
blimp,
did you go after the Growlithe or the Vulpix?
Growlithe.
Vulpix.
Oh.
blimp, blimp. Ching! You have caught a Vulpix.
Sick.
There's a
You
couple.
wanna give me the stats?
Yes, so the Vulpix is level 5. It is a male, and it has a nature of, it's a cocky Vulpix, cocky little Vulpix with a +2 strength and a -2 charisma, which the app auto does that for you, but I like to say it for the viewers at home.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the Growlithe because Miranda didn't seem interested,
Cool.
and Leaf went after the Vulpix. And I'm gonna, if I'm sneaking up, I'm gonna throw a Great Ball.
Make a stealth check for me if you want to sneak up on it.
Stealth check. The heck is stealth? All right.
And if you roll high enough, I'll give you advantage on the catch.
That would be rolling, rolling, rolling. Still rolling. Oh no. Can you guess what it was?
What was it? What do you think it was?
Oof.
It's a nat
It took
1.
way too long to roll. I don't know what happened.
So the Vulpix, the Growlithe,
It was a crit one for the audience.
the Growlithe immediately sees you coming up and immediately turns to you. It doesn't see any. It doesn't know if you're hostile yet. So it's in a defensive position, but it has started to back away from you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna throw a Great Ball at it.
Do it.
Throw in the Great Ball, and that's animal handling.
Yeah, animal handling plus 5.
That'd be that. 28.
Ooh. So you send that Great Ball a flying, hits the Mon, pops up, catches on the ground, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum, ching, and you have caught Growlithe.
Beautiful.
And I want Meow, but you guys can do the stats first.
Meowth, that's right.
You're slowly building your own individual Team Rocket team.
So the Growlithe is a boy.
It's a what?
It's a boy.
Boy.
Also, the Pokemon on this route are level 5. Side note.
Level what?
5. Because I didn't tell Tyler that for his Vulpix.
You did.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't remember if I said that. And the nature, it is a brave Growlithe. Plus
That's a
2
brave boy.
strength. It is a brave boy. Plus 2
Good
strength,
boy.
-2 for the wisdom is what that nature does give.
Oh, can I shiny check my Vulpix?
You took too long. Yeah, it's already passed.
I'm gonna shiny check.
Sure, go
Growlithe.
for a shiny
It was
check.
a 9.
Oh,
Oof.
11.
Neither of them are
shiny.
shiny. And you're going for that Meowth, right?
Yes. Is it because Eric rolled a crit 1? Is it too late for stealth?
No, that was just for the Growlithe. So this is in the Pokemon games, the routes are pretty linear, just like it's like a 10-foot path. For this, the routes are more spread out. You see grassland, you see trees, stuff like that. So the Meowth and the Growlithe weren't anywhere nearby.
I got a 13.
13. Cool. Let me see if the Meowth did see you. That was a natural 2 for the Meowth, so the Meowth does not see you. So if you want to, you can have a surprise round and just attack. It deals some damage, or I'll give you advantage on a ball throw since it did not see you. Up to you what you'd like to do.
I'm just gonna throw a great ball at it.
Cool. Do it with advantage. So animal handling check +5.
So that's 28.
Cool. Let me. So Pokeball Great Ball goes flying, hits it, catches to the ground. Bump bump, bump bump, bump bump. And you have caught a female Meowth, which is level 5, and it has the nature of. It is a hardy Meowth, so that's +1 to its AC, -2 to its dexterity.
And I rolled a 10 for shiny, so it ain't shiny.
Not shiny, no. For the viewers at home, if they roll a nat 20 on the shiny check, it is a shiny. There's no additional to it if they just roll 20, just as a fun little thing for them. And more work for me, because I'll have to go get a shiny sprite and give it to them. Cool. So that is all you guys. Is that what else would we like to do after we catch our Pokemon? I'll add it to your journals in a little bit here.
What's that?
What else would we like? What else are we doing on Route 7?
We're looking for potential place for a base.
Cool. Make a perception check.
16.
I wish I...
Do I get advantage since this is kind of my
Yes,
terrain?
because you're looking for something. You're looking for terrain and stuff like that. You should have had it on the last check as well, but it's neither here nor there.
21.
17.
So, as you guys spend the time, you catch your Pokemon, you guys start to relax. As you guys kind of look around this route, about another 6 or so miles to the west, you do see Celadon City. You can see the large department store towering from you from there, and the city. But this route's about a 7 to 8 mile stretch between the two. As you guys kind of look up around you, there is a little bit of a rock area up to the north side of the route, kind of hidden behind. There's a grouping of trees, a small patchway of grass, and then there is the beginnings of a small little mountain that, if you were to follow this rockway, would eventually connect to Mount Moon, 10 or 20 miles to the north.
Well, we have our mountainous base. You want to go check it out?
Does it look like there are things that we could easily hide an entrance to?
So, just to paint a word picture for you. As you guys have come out for Saffron City, you guys walked for about a mile or so. About another 6 or 7 miles it is to Celadon City. Up to the north area, there is some tall grass, where you guys have seen some of the Pokemon. There is some sparsing bits of trees here and there. Then as it goes back, the forest starts to get denser and denser. About another 10 or so miles, this forest would eventually connect up to the Viridian Forest. So as it goes deeper to the north, this forest does get denser. But kind of the forest going this way, the rock kind of starts at the dents of the forest and goes this way towards Mount Moon. So you could, if you wanted to do it and spent some time on it, you could probably hide a base here.
Can we find between a couple big trees and some shrubs, we make the entrance to it in the rock part of the mountain?
Yeah, make a nature check for me?
Can Eric help me?
Yeah. Eric will give you advantage.
No, can I help him?
You will give Eric advantage.
I would rather give Eric advantage.
Okay, Eric has advantage.
God.
What was that number?
That was a 9 and a 10.
So you're moving through. You don't find anything that's exactly like that, but you do find a little bit of you find a shrub. Oh, there's no trees here, and you go, oh, perfect. This tree is perfect. The mountain is 40 feet that way. Shoot.
All right, let's check again.
Not how this works.
Okay.
Can Marina check?
Sure.
21.
Oh my God.
Well, they are just over on like to the closer to like Celadon City, like nowhere near the mountain, and you're just like standing there, and you're like, this is perfect. There's like a tree here that's like the leaves are
I'm
large.
so glad you found
There's
that.
like, some shrubs here, and you're just like staring at them while you're standing there, like, what are they doing?
Hey, Marina, I think we found something.
I don't think you
Like,
did.
go up in the tree, I guess. We could like build a tree.
I think, guys, I think
And
right
then maybe
here.
zip line across to the mountain
I
over
do like
there.
the zip
No.
line idea.
Right here, guys.
Oh, I think Marina wants to show us something.
I do.
What?
I really
She's like
do.
40 feet away from you, though.
All right, we're
At the
gonna jog
mountain.
over. I'm gonna jog over.
So as you walk up, you see exactly this.
Oh wow, this is perfect.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
Too
know,
bad I
right?
put my too bad I put my graveler in the daycare.
Well, I have
I was gonna say we did that. Didn't we want to use him?
well, I have
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
but he
my
has an
onyx. I have my onyx, and I also have a Mankey who can help kick some things
Sure,
and get some rocks out of the way.
sure.
So I'll throw Onyx and Mankey.
What are their names?
It's Merida and Onyx.
You haven't named
You need to
Onyx.
name
Long
Onyx
Boy?
there.
Actually, it was Longboy.
What about Snaky
I like
Boy?
Long Boy.
What's that?
Snaky Boy.
Ooh, Snaky
Snaky.
Boy.
Well, but I already have a boy.
No,
Wait.
we
There's
don't
a
want.
difference
Let's do
between
what I
boys
do
and
anytime I want to do that. Pokemon nicknames for Onyx.
But Eric, what's your Growlithe name?
My
Great
Growlithe
boy?
name is not
I like
Ben.
This is for a post on Reddit from August 16th, 2015, titled "I found the perfect name for my Onyx," and it is a picture of their Onyx, and its name is Solid Snake.
Oof.
No.
But then when you evolve into a Steelix, it'll be even better.
Steelix isn't in this generation.
Yes, it is.
Um,
Though.
Okay.
Not currently. in this
Pokemon
generation.
exists though.
You do not currently have that knowledge.
Chandler, that's not how it works.
That is actually how it works. You guys don't know. You guys only currently know of the first 150 Pokemon.
I'm gonna find a metal coat and I'm gonna attach it to that Onyx and trade it, and then it will just evolve into a Steelix, and then I'll discover
Alright.
Steelix.
Hey, there you go. I mean, maybe.
You alright?
I don't know what that.
What are you talking about?
That's probably a bug, but I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see it, so I can stay calm.
Okay. So my Growlithe nickname is Growl, stealing it from James
James.
Growly.
Growler.
So what are we doing? Boys,
He's
Anyway,
making
so
his
I-
Onyx dig us a tunnel.
Anyways, yeah, I'll do that later. I forgot.
So
what
it's
we were doing.
like
So
making us a
sent
cave.
I sent out Onyx and Merida and said, "So guys, this is what we want to do. We want to create an awesome base hidden within this area here, so that we can have a place to come back and relax and just not worry about anybody taking our stuff."
make a.
My Sandshrew is also going to participate.
If anyone's Pokemon are participating, have them make an animal handling check as a trainer first and foremost to see if you convey this to your Pokemon. If your Pokemon had a higher loyalty stat, I would give you an advantage to this. But none of these Pokemon have been bonded with. To see if they understand what you want.
Well, I
Me
got
and
an
Tyler
8.
can roll them the same.
23.
Cool. So then with that, for any Pokemon that's participating, have let's see, for Onyx, let's have him make a strength check.
I don't think
Okay.
any of mine can help, can they?
What do you have?
Ooh, that's beautiful.
I have a Squirtle, a Pikachu, an Ekans, an Abra, and a Meowth.
All right, so
Ever could
Onyx
maybe
is-
lift rocks with its mind.
Oh, I'll pull out Abra.
All right.
What was
I,
that,
I
Eric?
rolled a.
I'm about to roll.
Okay.
It's 28 with a nat 20.
Cool. So Onyx using its first and foremost, it jumps up. This is also the same Onyx that you caught in Mount Moon that broke out of the ground. So this Onyx hits into the wall and makes a nice Onyx-sized den. It's about an 8-foot by 8-foot diameter at the front. And he dives into it and he starts just tunneling around using his rock throw ability, moving some rocks around. Tyler, what Pokemon do you have?
Sandshrew.
Make a what are you wanting Sandshrew to contribute?
He's gonna also be like, so while Onyx is just like digging the rock out of the way, Sandshrews gonna be sculpting it.
Okay, have Sandshrew make an dexterity check for me.
That's Sandshrew's worst stat. 17 though.
Okay, so as Onyx is digging through, Sandshrew is able to move out of the way as Onyx going around, kind of move the rocks around, all that stuff. What are you having? You're having an Abra contribute, Ariana. What is Abra's doing?
Abra is moving the debris with mine.
Have Abra make a.
Ooh. Could Abra form like an awesome like doorway out of the
Ooh, that
big
would be
hole,
good.
like all the debris?
Well, yeah.
Let's
Like
see.
a nice hidden.
Yeah, like forming the rocks at the doorway and morphing them in, or like breaking them into a way forms
Let's
a
have-
nice doorway.
Let's have Abra make an intelligence check.
Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Rolling the dice. 16.
Cool. So Abra is not the strongest psychic Pokemon. So it doesn't go to the exact that you want. If you had maybe a Kadabra or an Alakazam, they would be a lot more powerful. But since
I have a
this,
twisted spoon.
that's what I was gonna say. Since it does have its twisted spoon, which kind of helps it channel its energy, it's able to get a lot more of that done. The doorway doesn't look pretty, but it's operable. Abra is able, with the help of Sandshrew moving some rocks around, is able to make it a little bit smaller to the size that you guys can easily move into it, but it's not as obvious that it's there. Abra then moves inside with Sandshrew, and together the two of them work to make the walls look a little bit better as Onyx continues to make it out there. And let's have each of them make a final... Or let's have Onyx make a... I'm trying to think. Have Onyx make a Constitution check for me.
Oh, crit one.
You had a nice open space that Onyx had built, about a 10-foot by 10-foot, but it wasn't able to be sustained, so the back end starts to cave in a little bit, and you guys have about a 5-foot by 5-foot space that has had a cave in the back.
All right.
Well, I mean, we can fix it later. We can at least use this as like a storage space for like contraband.
that's true.
Contraband. Yeah.
It's extremely disheartening. Yeah. Well, I guess let's just come back the next day and see if we can fix this up a little bit. And I pat Onyx on the head.
And by this time, with all of this you guys have done, it's about 2:30 p.m.
Good job, Abra. Let's go.
I'm going to leave one Pokeball in there.
Just an empty Pokeball?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm seeing if anyone notices this thing and would steal from in there.
Are you guys attempting to hide this entrance in
Yes.
any way? Okay, how are you?
Yes.
What are you doing to try and hide the entrance?
I'll throw out Ivy Boy and tell him to grab up some shrubbage and just beef up the tree and bush area as much as he can.
Are you helping Ivy? Are you helping Ivy, like moving it around?
So
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
help him.
You make a stealth check with advantage since Ivy's helping you.
is our entrance like you can walk into it, or do we have to crawl into
Yeah, a
it?
stealth check to try and hide it. No, from Abra, what would you have wanted? It won't be exactly how you wanted. Did you want something that you could walk erect in, or something that you would crawl into? Abra would have done whatever you requested, but it wouldn't be
Probably
crawl.
something we could crawl into so it's more conspicuous.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's about a 3.5 foot tall entrance.
Can I also look for like a big boulder or something to slide in front of it too?
Yeah, there are plenty of boulders around.
I would like to also put a boulder in front of it.
Wow, who's helping you move that?
Marina.
All right, I got a nat 20, by the way.
You and Ivy Boy together have used the foliage from nearby. This looks pretty freaking hidden.
Heck yeah, guys. For what it is, this is a great.
Should we put the fossils in here now, or keep them on us till later?
Let's
Let's
test
wait
it first.
until we see if the Pokeball is still there later.
Okay.
Sweet.
Maybe try and hide the Pokeball a little bit, make it seem like it's important.
Okay.
Cool. So
There we
you
go.
kind of get some of the rocks in the back, and you kind of done that. With your natural 20, Eric, the way you have laid this out, unless like a big storm or something came through, this is going to hold up. You can kind of move it and put it back and hide the entrance pretty well. You incorporated some rocks that you found nearby. Ivy really helping you do all that. Sweet.
Until we get us a building or something, this is a good start.
What would you like to do next?
I guess. Do we want to train some?
Yeah. Well,
Or do we want to sleep and just do the fighting gym?
I'll tell you, it is
Well, it's only,
2:30 p.m.
It's only 2:30 p.m.
You guys check your Pori phones. Oh, it's 2:30
Well,
p.m.
I mean, we could time skip. is what
Also,
I'm
when you look at your
suggesting.
phone, you have like 30 new emails. It's really weird.
Delete. Mark as spam.
Actually,
So out of
the email came from an S likely. That's what.
So
Unless
out
you
of
open the
game-
email, you won't be able to see their name. Right now, it just like it
I'm
says,
not
it's
gonna
an email from S likely.
I'm not opening it. So out of game, we could either train
why don't
and
you
then
open-
go to bed, or we could just bond with our Pokemon, go to bed, time skip, and do the fighter gym.
Well, I'm kind of looking to spend some time with a couple of my Pokemon.
Yeah. So if you guys want to do that instead of training, I could say that
Yeah.
you guys could take this time and you could spend time with 3 different Pokemon.
Ooh, I want to do that.
Okay.
Charmander, Nidoran, and Pidgey.
Cool. So you take the time with them, kind of playing out on this route, or are you wanting to do it on this route or in Saffron City? Doesn't really
Let's do it
matter.
here.
Cool. So you guys like running around, getting some nice open, some exercise. Actually, all 4 of you together, you guys all kind of like separate you and the other 2 members of your party, and you guys do all that. Each of them gain the inspiration, as well as 10 hit points that will last until the next day.
Nice. I'm gonna do the same thing with Ivy Boy, Oni, and Growly.
Sweet. So yeah, so the same thing. You're kind of running around, hanging out in the rocks, jumping around, and each of them gain that point of inspiration, as well as 10 temporary hit points that will last until the next day.
Can those stack? Because Ivy Boy has inspiration already.
Inspiration cannot stack. You only have 1 point of inspiration at a time, and you, as just as a reminder, that can be spent to re-roll any roll. Or it can be spent to re-roll any d20. You cannot spend it to like your damage die. Like you roll a d8 and you rolled a 1. I want to re-roll that for your any d20 roll.
Then I'm gonna do that with Pikachu, Abra, and Ekans.
Cool.
Nice.
Trying to
And what
decide
time
how
would
to
it
do
be
the
after
fighting
we're
gym
finished doing
next.
all that?
And for any of you, was this your second time bonding with any of those Pokemon?
This
It
was
was my second time for Ivy.
And Pikachu.
Cool. So both of those Pokemon are now content with you. They have moved up a loyalty level.
Ooh.
Nice.
They are no longer
so
neutral.
that was my. I feel like I've done this 3 times with
You haven't.
Charmander, but then I've done 2 Charmander,
Yes.
2 Nidoran.
No.
I did Nidoran
This is
before the
this is
Misty
only
Jump.
the second time you have ever chosen to take a bond action.
Isn't that what you're asking?
Yes. So this would be your first time with Charmander, because you guys only ever bonded that before Misty's gym. You guys never did a bond time before. So Nidoran will move
I
to
felt like I
content.
did it with Charmander once before.
Not that I remember specifically talking about, because no one else did it.
I felt like I did. Okay, I felt like I did it at the beginning though.
Not that I remember. And not that I've written down, because I have all the others in my session notes.
Can Pikachu out on my shoulder yet?
No.
Okay. Well, I look at my Pori phone.
You have 30 new emails from an S likely.
And I don't pay attention to those. I look straight at the time.
It's about 8 p.m.
About 8. Alright, guys.
What if your Pokemon have, like, died? Ignoring all these messages.
It's true.
I click the select and then mark all and then delete.
Cool, they have been deleted. Marina, if you were to look at your phone, you also have 30 new emails from an S likely.
Oh, I don't have any Pokemon there, so I don't care. I tried to all.
That's fine, yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
I'll skim through them before I delete them.
You click open one of them, and you can see the full sender's name. It is from Scam Likely, and the emails are mostly pertaining to different medicines that you can get to make your Pokemon stronger in battle. It does, of course, remind you if you give your Pokemon this pill and their strength lasts longer than 4 hours, that you should seek out a Pokemon Center immediately.
Poke Viagra.
Helps you with Harden.
Sure does.
Ooh. Strengthens your Harden like never before.
Yeah, that's their little tagline at the bottom. Cool, so you guys head back to Saffron City?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Sweet. So you guys are back in Saffron City. What you want to do?
You guys want to grab a spot to sleep for the night?
Yep.
And
Yes.
then check out the gym in the morning?
Yes. Sounds
Alright.
like a plan.
That's what I'm going to do.
Sweet.
Is there nowhere to camp? I don't want to spend money.
I think there's a Pokemon Center. You guys could try and camp back out on the route if you wanted to. But, you guys haven't eaten today at all.
Right, so where's a...
That's something you have to do?
I'd scout out a local restaurant because my stomach is yelling.
Do you have to sleep in D&D though?
Yeah, pretty important. There's a small eatery to the a couple doors down from the Pokemart, and then there is also a diner inside of the Pokemon Center itself.
So I'm gonna go up to the guard and say, "Hey, what's the best place to eat in this place?"
I'm following you. 'Cause I'm hungry.
And he's like, well, my favorite place, of course, to eat is the Raviola's Pizzeria, 2 doors down from the Pokemart. Some
Thank you
pizza
very
there.
much.
Yes, it's a handmade oven that they made for cooking their pizza. The fire is actually made by a Charmeleon.
Oh man, that sounds great! And then I just run up there.
You just take off at a sprint. Cool.
Yeah,
So,
full
stores inside. It's actually from the outside. You can kind of see through the glass. It looks pretty empty in there. There's a couple patrons that you can kind of see. Would you like to go inside?
Yes, I'll go.
You guys want to eat here?
I'm already inside.
All right, I'm gonna eat here.
Cool. So you guys walk inside. There's a small. And there's like, hello, welcome to Raviola's Pizzeria.
Follow
Table for 3.
Yes.
please.
And
Yes.
as she says that, over
No.
across the store,
No.
No, Chandler, no.
you guys hear, oh,
I knew it. As soon as you said that, I knew it.
oh, hey guys, I have a couple seats over if you want to sit with me.
Sure,
And
let's
it's-
go sit
it's
with her,
yellow.
guys.
And
Let's go sit
sprint
with her.
over there because I think it's going to be quicker to get a table with her than it is to. So I just sprint over and dive onto a seat.
Sure, we'll sit with you.
And-
She's gonna
and
question
the-
us now.
The waitress or the hostess goes, oh, okay, yeah, throw it, enjoy. I'll bring some menus over. And she follows after you with some menus, and Yala goes, hey guys, how was Misty's gym?
We won.
We
It was
won.
great.
That's awesome. Congrats, guys. I guess you guys heard about Sabrina, right?
Yeah, but we're fighting the fighter gym tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was worth it. There.
Might as well get all the badges, right? Even
Yeah,
the
but-
unofficial ones.
Yeah, but I don't think that one's really counted by the Pokemon League.
But you gotta catch them all. You know this. Gotta get all them badges.
Yeah, but
Even the unofficial.
that's concerning catching Pokemon, not catching badges.
I'm committed.
Hey, you do you. I believe in
Gotta
you.
get that sweet XP.
Yeah, I guess. I'm actually just gonna take a quick get some food, and I'm actually planning tomorrow to head down to Vermilion City and see if I can find what happened to Sabrina. At the very least, I guess I can take on the Vermilion City gym.
You
Good
think
idea.
Surge is also not busy?
I mean, typically, right now, since it is the Pokemon League season,
Well, I mean,
all the gym
because
leaders should be in their gyms right now. They aren't
I
in the
understand
off
that.
season.
but the receptionist said that Sabrina left to deal with an issue with Lieutenant Surge.
That is true, but I don't know. All I know is that's where Sabrina is. So I think I have the best chance of taking on a gym leader in a city where I know there's two, and at least find one of them who will battle me.
There's also Lavender Town.
There isn't a gym there.
Oh, there isn't a gym there. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure there's not a gym there. The
I'm
Pokemon.
pretty sure there was a gym there.
Well, the Pokemon Tower is there. I have been there, so.
For some reason, I thought there was a gym there.
No.
Well, there's the one in Celadon City.
There is a gym in Celadon City. I believe that's Erica's gym.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah, so,
if not there, you can go there.
yeah, that's my next plan. But I felt like Vermilion City might be the best bet to see what's going on with Sabrina. The receptionist was acting all sorts of crazy, so I figure it must be, I don't know, just something to check in on.
So what
Not
kind of
a
pizza
bad-
did you get?
Oh, I ordered a sweet BLT pizza, so it's
Oh man, Jelly, you trying to make her not likable now.
a cheese pizza. No, it's lettuce,
Pineapple
tomatoes,
pizza?
and bacon on a pizza.
Oh, you didn't get the pineapple pizza?
No, I already had pineapple pizza yesterday.
Oof. Well, there we go. See, she won points and lost
You mean
points.
pineapple pizza.
What kind of pizza are you getting? And as she says that, the server walks up. Hey, what kind of pizza you want?
I'm just going to speak over everybody. We're going to get all the toppings.
I just want pepperoni, actually.
All right, so all the toppings for you, pepperoni for you, and for you, sir.
Is that what you said? For some reason, I heard I just want a brownie.
She said pepperoni. Similar to a brownie, you can get a brownie top pizza. It's from their dessert menu.
Me and this guy will split a pie.
Absolutely, coming right up, Penny.
It can be the extra large one. Make the extra large one.
Oh, for sure. Penny
So-
heads off.
So I'm gonna say, I feel compelled to ask you, Yellow, for some reason.
What's that?
Why are you the way that you are?
Can you,
What do you mean?
please give us some backstory on your life while we're sharing a meal
I'm just
together?
very curious.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess so. I grew up in Pallet Town. Where did you guys grow up?
Celadon City.
Yep. I'm from right here, actually.
That's so cool. Have you met Sabrina?
Oh, I've met Sabrina.
Oh, that was ominous. What about you, Silver?
She's not the reason she's missing.
I don't know why you
so-
would say something like that.
So this is going to be this is going to be out of character real quick. So Chandler, you know my backstory.
I do.
Okay, so you're going to have to tell me which town would fit that ideally.
The Pewter City.
Probably Pewter City, honestly.
Tyler, do you know my backstory?
No, but you're just a mountaineer
With rock types.
with rock
Okay,
types.
yeah.
Or I would say from your backstory where you maybe were born was not Pewter City, but as the events of your backstory happened, you kind of moved out to the rocky area. The town you came from was a small, like, little village per se, not one of the
big town.
big towns. And you kind of grew up alongside Route 3, going into Pewter City when you needed certain items, or going into Cerulean City, stuff like that.
Then I'm from Pewter City.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really really close. Yeah, so I actually grew up there when I was really young. I'd actually went up to Viridian Forest, and I got attacked by a Dratini that was in there, and it was crazy. I don't know what was going on, but a young man saved me. And I'll never forget that was the day that I met Champion Red. It was of course before he had become the champion. He had come to Viridian City to take on the gym leader there. But yeah, he saved me from that Dratini that was going crazy, and ever since then I wanted to meet him and thank him for saving me and maybe challenge him. So that's actually that's actually why I have a Pikachu. Was it kind of when I met his Pika, I wanted a Pikachu.
After she's done with all that, I will look up to the ceiling and say, "Are you happy, God?" That's directed at you, Chandler.
And the ceiling opens and says, "No, be nice to her."
but we asked for her backstory.
Yeah, but she isn't going to give you... Tyler, you walk up to a real person in real life. You sit down next to him. You've been rude to them the whole time you've known them.
No, Chandler, that was a joke because you said we never ask anything about her, and we sat down and did. So
yeah, listen, it's progress.
That's why I'm saying you
progress.
You
it's progress.
I'll say, cool. So, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Pikachu. I feel like we just discussed
I
that.
don't mean
You
like
have a lot in
your
common. You both have
your favorite Pokemon in your party. I mean, like, sorry, I found chocolate on me. Like, what's your favorite Pokemon? Like,
That
ever?
was all in character.
That was. Did you get a little pizza on you while you're eating the pizza?
A little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, like I said, ever since Red's Pika saved me, I kind of had a liking to Pikachus.
So would you say you specialize in electric type Pokemon?
I don't really have a specialization right now.
That's a great backstory.
So you're like a trainer level 1.
Well, I kind of want to be like my mom when I get a little older. She focused mainly on water types, but she also had a few electric types. She said she liked to have advantages and disadvantages together. She said there was strength in mistypings.
Very wise.
She
Very good
was.
advice.
That's why I razz you so much, because I specialize in fire types, and our types don't get along.
I don't think that's true.
Sure it is.
If you say so. Well, anyways, like I said, I'm gonna go get to bed, and I could wait around for you guys if you guys wanted to go with me to Vermilion City and try and see if we can find Sabrina.
Yellow, do you have a room tonight?
I haven't gotten one yet. I was gonna go.
I'm gonna pay for your room tonight because I feel like I've been rude to you.
A little bit.
So I'll pay for your room.
But I can't accept that.
It's too late. The money's there. Take it.
That's fine. You can leave it for a tip for the pizzeria.
Then I'll buy your pizza.
I've already paid for it.
Then here's the money for your pizza.
I'm okay. I really don't need
Do you want a Pokeball?
I'm okay. I'm
trying to be your friend, Yellow.
Typically you don't buy friends, Leaf, but
I'm trying
nice
to make
to
up for being mean to you.
You could maybe start by not lying to me next time.
Well, I sat down
Yellow?
here and had a pizza with you.
What do you mean lying to you? What do you mean lying to you?
The three of you lied to me about knowing about this Team Shadow. I don't know why you did. Maybe you were trying to protect me, or maybe you were afraid of it, but the mayor told me that you guys knew more about that Team Shadow than you let on.
You believe that? The mayor?
Well, yes, and then when I confronted Leaf when he walked over to the table, he very obviously let on
I'm gonna be honest with you right now, Yellow.
That would be wonderful, actually. What a change of pace.
I'm sorry for lying to you about how much we know about Team Shadow. They came up recently, and we don't know everything about them yet, but we're trying to figure out more and more about them every day. And we just didn't want you to get dragged into it.
That was ominous.
And Chandler, that is all the truth.
My plan is to stop anyone who's trying to harm people or Pokemon, and that's exactly what those Team Shadow people did. They hurt an Onyx that was in there just trying to protect its home, and they tried to hurt that scientist. So, as far as I'm concerned, those Team Shadow are bad people.
Yes, they are.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get to bed. Do you guys want to... I can come watch your match, and then we can head to Vermilion City tomorrow.
Sure.
Do we
that
have
sounds great.
Yellow, remember that.
That sounds great, Yellow. Come cheer us on tomorrow at the fighting dojo.
Cool. I'll see you guys. What time is your battle?
10:30.
I'll see you there, and then we can head to Vermilion City together.
Sounds great.
Sure, let's do it.
Sure.
And she
Cool.
she heads
Nice.
out, and
Nice.
she walks out of the store.
And then we stand her up.
The guy comes over and he gives you your food, and you guys have your food. You enjoy your food. As you go to leave, you can pay for your food, 50 Poké Dollars.
I skip out on the bill.
Well, do you make a stealth roll?
I'm just kidding.
Okay, 50 Poké Dollars for the full pie, and 25 Poké Dollars for, or no, 15 Poké Dollars for Marina, because she only got a couple pieces.
Is it 50 in total?
It's
or
50 in total
each?
for the pie, so if you guys want to
We pay
split that,
25 each.
cool.
25,
So listen,
25.
guys, I feel like Yellow's getting a little too nosy, so maybe we should be friends with her now.
She also seems to be very weary of us after her.
Yeah, that's probably my
inquiry.
fault.
It's probably
Not
that
quite.
nat 20 insight check's fault.
What,
Not quite as chipper.
So what from that specific lie that she inquired about? What does she?
She just, because she asked why we knew about Team Shadow, and I lied, and she saw through it. So she knows that we know about Team Shadow, which we do, but the thing I told her right there was 100% the truth. We don't know much about Team Shadow. We're trying to figure out more and more each day because we are building it, so we're finding out more about it. You know what I found about Team Shadow today? Not good at building bases.
Very true, but we'll get there.
But we don't harm Pokemon.
No, we don't.
we do not.
And from my point of view, we had a Pokemon battle and we beat Yellow, and we had a Pokemon battle and we caught that Onix. We didn't beat it up. We caught all of those Pokemon in there. We fainted them like you normally do in Pokemon.
We
battle.
didn't even get a
So from my
chance to threaten the
standpoint,
scientist.
Nothing bad happened except we stole from that guy.
But he was gone, so is it really stealing?
Yeah.
He ran.
We just picked
But
it up off
we're
the ground.
not murderers.
But we did not
We're
hurt a Pokemon.
Pokemon abusers.
We did not hurt any Pokemon from where I
As
stood.
far as that entire battle went, we followed Pokemon League restrictions.
Well,
to a
no, we didn't. We used more than one Pokemon, but to be fair, there were a lot of Pokemon in there, and we only ever used two.
Sure. Right.
We did only use two.
Now that we're done making
You did
ourselves
only
feel
use
better.
two. At your current gym badge rate, you only have in trainer level, you can only potentially control 2 Pokemon at a time. If you tried to use more than that, they would not listen
In
to
a
you.
way.
So, from all points of view, my point of view being the most important to me,
Yikes.
the only thing that we did wrong was steal. And how bad is stealing?
I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to murder?
So, if you think about
That
it,
too.
there's a lot of trainers who walk around and they find items on the ground and they just take them. That's
true.
basically what we did. We had a Pokemon battle and then we found 2 fossils on the ground.
It was so exciting. I know.
But
All right,
anyways,
so
we should
maybe
be
let's,
nicer to Yellow.
Silver's gonna go over to this wooded area if he can,
Sure.
and make camp there with Ivy Boy out sleeping by the
Sweet.
fire that he makes.
Mind if I join that camp? I don't want to spend no more.
You got your own bedroll?
I do.
Yeah, you guys all have sleeping bags.
Well, I guess I'm going to sleep with the group.
Cool. So you guys all head over there. Eric and Ivy Boy make a quick camp, similar to what they did earlier, and you guys have a nice, restful sleep. And you awake the next morning.
Beautiful.
Yawn.
Oh, there you go. It's like a role-playing game.
Let's have some breakfast. And we make some breakfast over a campfire.
Yeah, so let me, Ivy Boy, let's check out what we got around here.
I got some bacon from a couple towns ago. Have a bacon check real quick.
Yeah, make a bacon check.
Yeah, can I roll for bacon?
Yeah, roll for bacon. Roll a d20.
Roll for bacon.
It was an 8.
It's getting a little old, but it's edible.
You want to start that up? I'm gonna see if I can scrounge up some Pidgey eggs.
Oh,
Yikes!
I'm not okay with that.
Where do you think they get their eggs from?
From a
in
chicken Pokemon.
From a chicken Pokemon.
From a chicken Pokemon.
You
Eric.
know that
Gosh, you
people
mean.
bird eggs all the time? I'm a mountain man. I'm gonna grab what I can.
I'll say over the next little bit, you're able to find some food.
Spearow eggs.
And you guys are able to make a nice little breakfast. And you guys enjoy your breakfast. You guys feel nice and neat. And you're feeling
Let
pretty
me make
pretty
you
full.
feel better. I'm a mountain man. I would know which ones are the fermented.
Fertilized?
Not fermented. Fertilized. Yeah, which ones are fermented? No, fertilized.
Yes,
and which ones are
But
regular.
I saw on Polybook a video where this guy incubated an egg that was supposed to be
That wasn't real.
unfertilized.
Right.
I don't think that was real.
It was. I've watched that entire video. It was.
Also, yes, okay, I know what video you're. Also, that didn't come from our region.
Look at that cat stretch.
And that was a egg that was in the store. I'm looking from the nest. This is very natural.
So you're infecting the nest so that the mom Pidgey won't come back and touch her babies because you put your human stink on it?
That is misinformation. That is fake news.
I don't know. It was on Polybook.
I don't know. I pull out my Pidgey. Hey Pidgey, if you were in the wild and you had a family, do you know that if a human touched your eggs, if that would matter?
Pidgey.
So yes, it would matter. Pidgey says yes.
And
It
I
rolled a
just eat
16.
I just keep eating the eggs.
Pidgey, those are sparrow eggs he's eating.
Pidgey.
Return.
Did you guys
And I
finish
just
your
look at
breakfast?
Pidgey and I say,
Yes,
gotta do what you gotta do.
I'll eat them this time.
You guys hang out, and it's about 9:45ish, 10 a.m. You guys have had a nice little sleep in, kind of relaxing around, chilling out by the campfire, singing your campfire songs.
I like how somehow Silver has now become a villain. Just for
Listen, we're
scavenging.
all villains.
I don't think you can
We're all
become villains
bad
when you're
guys.
already a villain.
We're already
Sure.
villains.
The three of you
If
started
I'm a
as
villain,
villains. That's what this
But-
campaign is about. It's
To
what
be
you
fair,
do with
Chandler,
it.
we all started as villains, but we're slowly becoming anti-heroes.
It's what this campaign is about. Will you become will you die a villain or live long enough to see yourself become a hero?
Well, it's opposite. You die a hero, live long enough to become a villain, but we're
Yeah, I
becoming
know.
anti-heroes.
That's why I said it that way.
You
Because
can
you're-
die a
Anti-heroes.
villain or you live long enough to become an anti-hero.
Anti-heroes.
Cool. So what do you guys want to do?
Let's go take on the gym.
The gym's closed.
Well,
We're
we'll wait
taking
till
on
10:30
the
and head over there. We
unofficial
didn't
gym.
we didn't throw our breakfast down.
So you
And I
guys
didn't wake up at the crack of dawn.
No, I just said I was making a joke about the official gym being closed. So you guys make it over there. As you guys do, you guys walk up, and as you're actually coming up there, Yellow is slowly making her way down. As I find her, it's not really
Hey,
important.
girl.
Hey, good morning. How are you guys doing?
Great.
That's
what do you
all-
have for breakfast?
Are you guys ready to take on the gym?
Yeah, can I ask you a question, Yellow?
Yeah, of course. What's up?
What is your take on Pidgeys laying eggs and humans are rooting around in the eggs? Do you think the mom Pidgey would go back to that nest afterwards?
I think that's a pretty terrible thing. I'm a vegetarian. I was
I'm just curious if you happen to know anything.
But you had
We were having a
deal-
discussion about Pidgeys this morning.
It's fake meat. They only sell fake meat at that. That's Raviola's is a vegan restaurant.
Oh, but pepperoni tastes pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's a vegan restaurant. It's all fake meat. That's why I eat there. Anytime I'm in, I've come to Saffron City. And when I was younger, I used to come here with my mom when she did the gym challenge.
Wow, that sounds super cool.
Yeah, she was.
Yep.
What happened
So,
to your mom,
who do
Yellow?
you think is going to do the gym battle first?
I asked a very serious question.
Oh, what was that?
I said, what happened, if you don't mind me asking, to your mom?
Make a
You
persuasion
up.
check real fast, or a charisma
I'm not
check.
going to tell you about my
Just
mom.
make a charisma
Is it a
check.
persuasion check or a compassion
Make a
check?
charisma check. Let's see how charismatic you're being with her currently.
Okay, so persuasion or just charisma?
If you can do persuasion if you have a higher modifier in it. Because you're persuading her to open up.
12.
I'd honestly rather not talk about it. If that's okay.
That's okay. I respect that.
Maybe at a later point when we're closer, you will talk about it with us.
Maybe. Are you guys gonna take on the unofficial gym?
Yeah, who should go first, guys? I don't think you've gone first yet, Silver.
You're right. Let me go talk to the gym leader real quick, and I walk up to him.
Let's all do it together
You guys
as a group.
walk inside, and I didn't feel like making like a full big map. So instead, we're going back to the nice generic
Oh, my Pidgey.
map. Don't worry about this. Pretend like that was old stuff and definitely not what was here. So we're just using the generic battle map for this. I also don't have a thing for it. So pretend like this scientist guy is definitely the Master Karate man.
So I'm going to say, hey, so I definitely want to take you on, but do you have any flyers that you want us to put
To promote apps, and he like in his drawer like pulls out it's a stack of flyers. He hands you like 10 of them.
I'm gonna pass them to I was gonna say Yellow and I decided not to. I'm gonna pass them over to Leaf and Marina. You guys don't have to do this now, but maybe we should try and up this place's notoriety a little bit.
Definitely should do that. Love supporting local businesses.
And they like looking at that. It does say like the Saffron City. The is so small. Unofficial gym, Fighters Dojo, gym leader Master Blake, the fighting master of karate, and then at the bottom it says, please call your local Pokemon League representative to ask for the Fighters Dojo to be the official gym of Saffron City.
You know what I'm going to do when I become leader, guys? Or when I become champion?
What are you gonna do?
When I become champion, I'm going to decree, because obviously you're royalty, you're the king of the region when you're champion. I'm going to decree that Saffron City be a dual gym. There'll be 2 gyms. So instead of 8 badges, you get 9. And here you get the fighting badge and the psychic badge. That's what I'm going to decree when I'm champion.
Are you like saying this to them like loud enough where
I'm saying this to everyone.
Are you like
Everyone's
saying it to like making eye contact with him, or are you speaking?
I'm making eye contact with everyone. I'm shaking hands. I'm kissing their babies. I'm being a politician right now.
Has a baby. As you say that, like you could see him like he's like slightly shaking with like excitement, and he's like,
he's so excited. This guy's so excited.
You would do that? You would do that?
Yeah, I will do that once I'm champion. Oh, how about this? We're all doing the gym battle. If any of us become champion, you will be an official gym here. There'll be 2.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
You don't know how long.
As soon as that Johto
how long I've come to this.
Gym opens up.
The what?
The railroad. Once that
the railroad.
opens
Yeah,
up,
they've been working on that for a while.
Yeah, once the do people come on over,
Yeah.
you have all people coming up.
Oh,
both gyms.
That would be.
You'll become an official gym. I think we might. Let's talk about this after we're finished with our battles. But I think we might have a few cosmetic things to do to these flyers to buff them up a little bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Out of game. You know how the one gym is for Team Rocket? This becomes our gym hideout.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, let's get to this battle.
Cool.
I choose Nidoran.
So similar to how we've done the other gym battles, these will
Ariana has a good Pokemon.
These will all happen in a row, but we will do one instance here. So how this gym battle actually works for how he chooses his Pokemon, I will roll a D4. On a 1 or a 2, he will choose Hitmonchan, and on a 3 or a 4, he will choose Hitmonlee as his Pokemon that he fights you with. So, who's going first?
Silver.
Silver will be fighting a... He will be fighting a Hitmonchan. So he tosses out Hitmonchan for your battle. Who's second?
I'll go second. Me.
Leaf is also fighting Hitmonchan. And Marina will be fighting... Ooh, Hitmonlee.
Can I fight him on top?
No, that doesn't exist in this generation.
Does exist.
Not in this generation, it doesn't. Cool. So he all the Pokeballs go out, and he goes, "All right, here we go. Hitmonchan. Use."
I like to think he's this out of practice too.
He absolutely is. He goes,
Use
use revenge. Which is
great.
is not how revenge works.
It's not.
It isn't. So Hitmonchan.
I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna yell during this fight. Typically, the gym leader takes their turn after.
They do. Oh,
Yes,
of
but
course.
you're doing great.
I was
You're doing
just checking on you, Hitmonchan. Come back. Of course, the challenger goes first.
We're training our new gym leader.
Yes, and typically you do this for the courtesy because you're such resounding figure in the community that you're honoring the opponent.
I
Yes,
was
right.
just merely making sure that you were on the up and up.
Yes.
Right, of
You were
course.
checking our credentials. I understand.
Absolutely, you have.
And then I'm gonna pause and say, you know what? That gave me a great idea.
Oh.
What if we put a poster of the official courtesy rules of the Pokemon League up on?
like right.
Like right? Yes, exactly. Like right there.
Like a statue, even.
I think
Of you.
Wow.
of me.
Yeah, you holding the rules like this.
Wow. Oh, I can see it. What?
Pokemon League commandment.
Could I have my black belt on in the statue?
You can have 9 black belts if you want, one for each badge.
Oh, that would be. Make a persuasion. Just a persuasion with advantage.
Who's doing that?
Tyler.
Persuasion +2.
Roll 20.
Ooh, 14.
Ooh, that could be bad.
Yeah, you rolled a nat 1 and a nat 12.
did.
He is again like shaking with excitement. He's like that would be. Oh, that would be. Oh, wow.
What does Yellow think?
Yellow thinks we're the best people in the world.
Yellow is actually standing over at the sidelines, and by sidelines, just like the other side, and she's just kind of watching this all with a bit of a quizzical look on her face, and you don't know what she thinks unless you want to ask her.
What do you think, Yellow?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess it'd be cool if there was another gym battle. I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Great. Thanks, Yellow.
She.
All right. Ivy Boy, poison powder.
Go for it.
He just jumps right to battle.
Yeah. And so he has to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save. We're playing D&D rolling dice. That's a 7.
Nope, it's a 12 to beat.
That's Chuck Testa.
Well,
So he's poisoned.
he is
Well,
poisoned.
he isn't.
Did you say he what?
I said, well, he isn't poisoned.
Oh, yeah, Hitmonchan is. So, for those at home, a poison creature has disadvantage on all ability checks and attack rolls and takes an amount of typeless damage equal to its proficiency bonus at the end of each its turn. So then he is going to take his turn, and he is going to have Hitmonchan roll up and do revenge, since it has taken damage. And that is going to be a 12 to hit.
Is that with disadvantage?
He gets a yeah, it's on attack rolls, not on damage. Yep, that is with disadvantage because he rolled higher the
Okay.
second time.
No, it doesn't hit.
Cool. So he misses that, and it is Leaf's turn.
Pull up my Pokédex. Is it weak to flying?
Make a what did we decide it was? What did we do last time?
I thought we just did a Pokédex thing.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you had
know.
to make a check for it. Oh no,
I don't-
it was intelligence with advantage because using your Pokédex.
An intelligence check.
Yes, with advantage because you're using your Pokédex.
+1.
My average doesn't know
Natural
anything.
20.
So
Natural 20 and then a dirty 20.
so you know about Hitmonchan that he is vulnerable to fairy, flying, and psychic types.
Sweet. Peck attack.
Go
Flying.
for it with advantage. Roll 20 is going really slow tonight.
22.
That hits. Roll that damage.
8 damage, and
See if he's poisoned.
not poisoned.
Not poisoned. Sweet. So, with that, his Hitmonchan is also going to come up and go for revenge. So he's going to run up at you with a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. And that is going to be 5 damage total. And it is Marina's turn.
Oh, I'm resistant to fighting.
So you take half damage. So that is 2 damage. Marina?
So I didn't realize my Abra only can teleport or scratch.
Yeah.
So I can move. How far can I move? I can move 20 feet. 10, 15. Oh, perfect. And I'm going to scratch.
Cool. Go for the scratch.
I should have convinced him to take it easy
five.
so that we could get the badge.
You should have. A 5. That misses. That's a natural 1 too. So Abra goes up to scratch, but instead accidentally uses teleport, and it appears over here. So it just disappears and it reappears over there.
Cool.
So Hitmonlee is going to do a bit of a rolling kick, and he is going to roll this way as he saw him vanishing, and he is going to go for rolling kick. That is going to be a 9 plus. That's an 11 to hit.
Oh. Yes.
That hits.
Yes.
Cool. So he is going to do a nice little bit of this damage right here. That does a total of 10 damage to Abra.
There goes my point.
There's from your that. Back to the top of the order with Boy, Ivy Boy.
Get him, boy.
Get him, Ivy Boy.
Boy. Vine whip him.
Go for it.
Fine with him, boy. Slap him around a bit.
Hate this.
11. Oh wait,
that-
hold on. I have advantage.
Do you? Why?
Oh,
I'm looking at Ivy Boy, and it says that he's got type advantage against fighting. Well, it says resistances.
Yeah, he's resistant. He doesn't have type advantage. Also, Marina didn't either because she used a normal attack, not a psychic attack. Had it been a psychic attack,
Right.
she would have had advantage. So
Okay.
you don't have advantage.
Get him, boy.
All right. So 11 misses.
Misses, and then he is going to use Comet Punch. That's a nat 1. And he punches past you and kind of like topples over to the ground. And it'll be Leaf's turn.
Going for another peck attack.
Go for that pick attack.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
4 damage
Sweet.
and not poisoned.
Oh, also he is poisoned, so he does take damage.
He's not poisoned from me.
No, he's poisoned from Eric. So he does take damage from Eric at the end of his turn there. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Cool. And he is going to then use... he's also going to go for a Comet Punch on you. That is a 16 to hit. 15 to hit.
That's my AC.
So hits, and that is going to deal 8 damage.
Reduced to 4.
Reduced to 4. And then it'll be Abra's turn.
Alright, Abra, you scratch.
Goes for that scratch.
Come on. 14.
Hits.
Sweet. We have 1d12 plus 1.
Roll it.
13 damage.
Ooh,
max
solid damage. Sweet. And then he is going to use he's going to use revenge on you as well. And that is going to be a dirty 20.
No.
Oh, darn. I really thought it had it.
Abra used teleport.
Ah, shoot. That makes sense. And that is going to be 8 damage. And then it is top of the order with Ivy Boy.
All right, boy. Vine whip him.
Go for that Vine Whip.
10.
That misses. And he is going to use... oh, no, you have advantage because he's on the ground.
Oh, perfect. 10.
Still missing.
Man,
He
same
is
roll,
going
dude.
to stand up, and he is going to attack you with a Comet Punch at disadvantage because he's poisoned. And he rolls another natural 1. So as he goes to get up, he immediately falls to the floor, and he's going to take his poison damage again. And it is Leaf's turn.
Peck attack.
Go for it.
17.
Hits.
10 damage.
How do you feel about the fact that you're going to be done with this gym battle before the rest of them for once?
It's not, I'm not used to it. Not poisoned.
He is going to use Revenge, and that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
I'm rolling good today.
You're only ruling good on me.
No, I've hit Abra a lot as well. That's 6 damage. I'm rolling at disadvantage
Reduce
with
to
Eric,
3?
though.
Reduce the 3 Chandler?
Yeah, reduced to 3. I'm rolling with disadvantage for Eric, though, because he's poisoned. And then it is Abra's turn.
All right, all we can do is just scratch, Abra.
Go for that scratch, scratch, scratch.
21.
21, that hits.
5 damage.
5 damage, looking good, and he is going to go for his rolling kick again. I'm gonna turn around and roll for it with a 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be a total of 12 damage.
Is my Twisted Spoon helping me at all?
Anytime you deal damage, you should be adding your proficiency bonus.
Oh, that's okay. I'll remember next time.
You've dealt damage once, right? How much is your proficiency bonus? I'll just add it to the...
Proficiency is under...
It's under traits, and it's the middle thing. It's right under your typing.
3.
3? Cool. I'll add that damage to him. Sweet.
Thank you.
Back to the top of the order with Ivy Boy. I wonder what he's going to do.
So I bet you can guess, but I just want to ask, if I have resistance to fighting, what does that do?
You're taking half damage.
Okay, cool. I just want to keep that.
So just like how Tyler's been saying, I deal 10 damage and he goes reduced to 5 because he's taking half damage.
Beautiful. All right. He's going to Vine Whip.
Go for that Vine Whip with advantage because he is still on the ground.
18.
Hits.
Beautiful. Now I don't know. I forgot what to do because
Yeah, I know. You actually hit something for once.
And this is going to be 6 damage.
Very solid. And then that reduces him to that. He's going to get back up again. And he is going to go for his revenge attack. Still at disadvantage because he's poisoned. Another natural 1. I rolled a 14 and a natural 1.
He just can't stay up. He's so poisoned.
So he
can't
gets
stay
up and he goes for a punch and trips over himself. And Master Blake's like, this never happens. I promise. Hit Mon-Chen. Don't let me down, please.
It never happens.
This is big. Never happens because he never fights anyone. He's gonna take his poison damage, and it is Leaf's turn.
Peck attack.
Go for that peck with advantage.
21.
That
Ooh, the
hits.
second one was a natural 1.
We.
Roll damage.
Damage. 4 damage.
And is he poisoned?
And not poisoned. Man, I rolled 2 9s on poison.
Sweet. It is his turn, and he is going to make his revenge punch. Actually, he's gonna go for a. He's gonna make his revenge punch, which is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's gonna be a total of 7 damage.
Reduced to 4.
Yes, and then it is Abra's turn.
Sweet. Scratch, Abra, scratch.
Scratch away.
16.
Hits.
Sweet. 10 damage.
Oh, very, very nice. And he is going to make his, he's going to go for his, revenge. Actually, no, No, he is going to go for his revenge kick as well. That's going to be a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Perfect. That misses. He goes for a kick. Abra kind of slightly just dodges out of the way. And it'll go to top of the order with Ivy Boy.
Okay. Did he take his poison damage?
Yes. Yeah, I'll give it.
Time? Okay. All right. Boy, Vine Whip him. He didn't say it like
Slap
that.
him around a bit.
Ivy Soul!
Is it with advantage because he's on the ground?
Yes, he is still on the ground. He has yet to be able to get up off the ground.
16.
Hits.
5 damage.
Very, very nice. And he is again going to stand back up in Masterplex like, Hitmonchan, please. I need this. Use agility. And he like gets pumped up and he's like, very nice, very nice, very nice. We need the breathing room here. For a note, all agility does is increase your movement by 20 feet for the turn, so it doesn't really do anything to help him. But
We need the movement.
we need it. And get out of there, back off. And he's going to back up to here. And it will be Ninarino's turn.
Pack attack.
Go for that peck.
22.
That hits.
6 damage.
He is on. He like kind of drops to his knee. Puts his glove to the ground. Stands up. And then he is going to do a revenge punch. And that's going to be a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Perfect. And it is Abra's turn.
Sweet. We gonna scratch again?
Go for that scratch.
Don't scratch.
6.
That misses.
Can I re-roll with inspiration?
Yeah, if you want to use your inspiration, go for it.
7.
I forgot I had inspiration.
That was so
also.
sad. I'm so sad.
It's firing, right?
That's so sad. No, that still misses. So he is going to go for his revenge punch. And that is going to be a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a total of 4 damage.
So this says I'm resistant to fighting, so would I just take 2?
Yeah, so you just take 2 damage.
Okay, I'll just start now.
That's-
Even though health.
That's
there we
fine.
go.
Top of the order with Ivy Boy.
All right. Ivy Boy. He's on him.
Hit.
And he's going to step forward and Vine Whip.
Go for that Vine Whip.
Halfway through the battles, you get so weird.
Well, I don't want to get too loud.
Get him, boy.
And it's just, how do I emphasize just him doing something?
So you get deeper in your inflections.
It was a 12.
That misses.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah, reroll.
Just yelling from the
Oh
sidelines.
my god. 10.
That misses. He's like, Hitmonchan, this is your opening. Go for it.
That was sadder than mine.
Comet Punch. And he's going to roll up, and he still has a disadvantage because he's still poisoned. Finally, not a natural 1, just a natural 5. So that's an 8 total.
No.
Solid, and he is going to take his poison damage. Tyler,
Peck attack.
go for that peck.
10.
That misses.
Gonna use my inspiration.
Go
7.
for it. That
Dang, all of our
misses.
inspirations were worthless.
That your inspirations were worthless. And he's like, Hitmonchan, you're doing much better in this round than you
That
were
was
the
the first
last.
one I missed.
Comet Punch. That is a 12 to hit. No,
Miss.
11 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Abra.
Alright, you know what we gotta do. Scratch him.
And Abra goes,
No, that's a 7.
That misses. He's gonna go for his reversal, or he's gonna go for his rolling kick as he rolls around you. Ooh, nope, it's not gonna be anything. That's a natural 3. Ivy Boy.
Yeah. Ivy Boy's going to whip him again.
Hate that.
Ivy boy, get in there, whoop him again.
Whoop him again.
Oh my god. Sorry. No, what he actually says is, Ivy Boy!
Won't be cut out. So we didn't
All we heard was he yells Ivy Boy, and then your mouth moved.
Ivy Boy, use Vine Whip.
A roll to attack.
I did. It's an 8.
Oh, that misses. And he's gonna go, yes, Blake. He's not talking, but Blake is talking. He's not like shouting his name in third person. Blake shouts, yes, Hitmonchan. This is it. Comet Punch. And man, I rolled a natural 20, but it's a disadvantage, and I rolled an 11 plus 3. That's a 14 to hit.
No.
Ugh. All right.
But almost.
Take his poison damage, Tyler.
Do I get any extra experience if I take no damage during this?
You do not.
Natural 20.
Hey, roll damage.
9 damage.
How
plus 9.
do you
Plus
take-
9, and I want to see if I poisoned him.
Doesn't matter. You killed him.
Dang, you
But it would have been better if I poisoned
No, you didn't
him.
kill him. You knocked him out.
Him.
How does Nidorino take out Hitmonchan?
So Nidoran just dodged him, and as his punch went through, Nidoran will take that momentum up behind and like hit him in the back.
Yeah, solid. And then Hitmonchan goes, ugh! Drops to the floor. And then Yellow goes, she looks around and she goes, Hitmonchan is unable to battle. The winner to the challenger, Leaf.
Leaf!
And
You're yellow.
and he goes,
Thanks, Yellow.
Hitmonchan, return.
I'm gonna say,
back and he
thanks
goes-
for the assistance, Yellow.
And he returns and he goes, Hitmonchan, I hope we didn't ruin this. And he walks up to you.
Oh,
he
poor
frees.
guy.
And Yellow goes, yeah, I mean, I did it for silver, so I figured I'd do it again. Abra?
Alright, Abra. Scratch the crap out of that thing.
Go for a scratch out of that thing.
With a 6.
That misses. And he is going to turn around and he is going to do a rolling kick. And maybe he'll roll high this time. Ooh, that is a... Oh, nope, thought that was a 9. It was a 6. So that's a 9 total.
Nope.
Ivy Boy, what, do you want to whip him again? He's thinking hard and long and hard
Ivy
about
boy,
whipping
hit him with the whip attack.
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Ivy
Ivy
boy.
boy, give him a whooping.
Vine with him again.
Go for it.
Oh my god, 11.
Yeah, he misses. So he's going to go ahead and, well, he rolls a natural 2, so that's a 5 to hit.
No.
Abra,
Alright, Abra. Scratch tag.
go for that scratch.
15.
Hits.
Sweet. 7 damage.
Oh, he is not looking good either. He like drops to his knee and he gets up and he's doing his jumps, but his legs are all springy and he's just kind of, he's ready to go. He's going to go for a revenge. It's a natural 1, so he's jumping up and then he lands weird on one of his legs and he just topples to the ground.
Take damage.
You know what? He'll take some bludgeoning damage. He takes 1 damage. Ivy Boy. Oh, I also didn't give the poison damage, so he takes his poison damage from last turn, but I forgot to mark on him. Go ahead and take your turn.
Alright. You know what to do.
Ivy boy, whoop him one more time.
21,
Hits.
13 damage.
My gosh!
It could get more too.
Hitmonchan does not look good. And we'll
The
go...
next on that is 15.
Oh, actually, Hitmonchan is going to go for a Comet Punch. And that's a natural 4, so he misses. And as he like misses his punch, and Master Blake's like, Hitmonchan, you've got this. And then Hitmonchan turns around and he goes, and he faints from poison damage. And
Dang.
Yellow goes, Hitmonchan is unable to battle. The winner is Silver. And he returns his Hitmonchan and he's like, we'll get the next one, Hitmonchan.
Thank you, Yellow.
We'll get the next one for sure.
And I look over at Yellow and go, thanks, Yellow.
Yeah, I figured it's a small, unofficial gym. Am I doing that right? And I just figured I'd help out.
You have to whisper. You whisper the un part, and then you say official. The
Soon to be official gym once we sponsor it, once we become champion.
And he
That's
goes,
why they put
yes,
it in
yes.
the lower case.
And he goes, I'll be right back. Let me run to the Pokemon Center really fast, and then I will challenge you, Leaf. And he runs out.
He has to run to the Pokemon Center every time.
He doesn't have a thing here. It's not an official
That's
gym.
so sad.
So about 10 minutes pass, and he comes back inside, and he goes, Hitmonchan, I choose you! And then the entire battle with Leaf commences, and the battle ends, and he goes, Hitmonchan. All right,
I'll be back again.
do you mind if I use Hitmonlee instead? I know I normally like we flip a coin, but would you mind?
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
okay,
It's
here
fine.
we
What if she said no?
What if I said no? This whole battle was for naught.
So he goes, Hitmonlee, you're the one to prove to them that I deserve to be an official gym. Please don't let me down. And he throws his Pokeball, and then the entire battle with Marina consists, up till now, to the very, almost, maybe end. Abra, take your turn.
Alright, let's scratch. And I accidentally hit roll before. Do you want me to count that or no?
Did you? Yeah, if you already rolled, that's fine.
23.
That hits. Roll damage.
10 damage.
How does Abra take out Hitmonlee?
So he just keeps teleporting all around him and scratching.
And, like, by the end of it, Hitmonlee is just, like, he's, like, moving, looking around everywhere, and he's just taking hits, and then he just goes, boom. And Yellow goes, Hitmonlee is unable to battle. The challenger, Marina, wins. And she, like, with a little bit of sadness in her voice after watching this guy just lose, like, 3 times,
In a row.
turns it, and he now looks at both of his Pokeballs, and he's like, these... And
That was a great fight. You did great.
he's like, yes, it's just... Guess I'll take another run to the Pokemon Center in a minute. But you have won. So with that, I present you, and he goes over to his desk, and he rummages around, and he comes back, and he goes, the Fighters Dojo badge, and he hands each of you a it's made from a little bit of like maybe a cloth or shirt that he cut up. There is a nice little there is I'm thinking of I lost the word, safety pin on the back of it.
Love it.
Do what?
I pin it to my
It's
jacket.
very homemade, and on the front of it, it's written. Each one of yours looks different. None of they don't look the same because he made each of these himself. It says Fighters Dojo on it, Saffron City, and there's a little bit of glitter on it.
Beautiful.
And he hands one of them to each of you, and he goes, also for I never get to hand these out for taking on the Fighters Dojo as my gift to you, and he hands each of you a focus band as well. So the focus band, if a Pokemon does a move to you that causes you to flinch, you roll a d20, and on a 10 or a higher, you do not flinch.
You know what, my good sir? I put my hand on his shoulder.
Before you do that, Yellow walks up to him, and she goes, "Hey, do you mind if I borrow your Pokeballs for a second?"
I was gonna heal them.
Yeah, but plot has to happen here, Tyler. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, sure." And he hands it to her, and she like isn't making a show of it. Like while you guys are looking at your badge, you guys all like see this happening, but she isn't like trying to like make a show of it. And she like chooses them both out, and they're both like they're very hurt. And she walks up to them, and she places a hand on each of them, and she closes her eyes for a second, and you see a slight light kind of glow, and then they both look perfectly healthy.
She's magic.
And she returns the Pokeballs, and she hands them
She's a
to
witch.
him, and she goes,
Put on
there
another thing.
you go, that should help. And she looks to the three of you, and she goes, "What? Off to Vermilion City?"
What'd you do there, Yellow?
Oh, I had a couple extra potions, and I just.
I was gonna heal him, but thanks for doing that.
Oh yeah, it was just just had some potions.
Using those potions was a good job.
Yeah, thanks.
You
Good
said you
for
had
you.
A couple extra potions.
Yeah. I gave him a couple I don't like seeing Pokemon hurt, so I just gave them a couple potions.
I was literally about to do the same thing.
Oh, and
Beat me
she,
to it
like,
though,
gets a little
because you're
embarrassed.
such a good person.
Yeah. Well.
And you, sir, that was a great fight.
Yeah.
You're for sure. I'm gonna wear this on my jacket for everyone to see. And once we
He does
become
start to
champion, once we become champion, this will be the 9th gym.
I can honestly say that was the hardest fight my Abra has seen.
Sponsored. And as the battle that I won out of the 3 of us the fastest. Isn't it funny that the one that I won first was the unofficial one?
Yes, that is. Well,
I shall make any recording that says, once we're done, I will go, I champion Leaf, and the Fighters Dojo is my favorite gym in the Kanto region.
You would say something like that.
I would say that as soon as I become champion. I will say that.
And he hugs you.
I hug him back.
It's an awkward moment.
I take it, though.
The hug goes on for a bit too long, and he does sniffle into your shoulder a lot.
I give a thumbs up to Yellow.
And she just kind of looks at you and
We're good people, Yellow. See?
I feel like you might be trying too hard.
You just don't hang out with us enough to see how good we are. We try really hard about a lot of things.
Are you saying this while still hugging him?
We fail at a lot of things,
Are you
but
crying?
at the same time, there, buddy.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. And he backs off. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this. I will put a plaque of the 3 of you in my gym. This gym challenged the 3 of you on your trip to becoming Pokemon League champions.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Do you, Miss, could you, and he pulls out his Porygon phone. Could you take a photo of us? And he runs over and he like gets awkwardly with the 3 of you. Thank you so much. Oh wow. His eyes are 100% closed in the photo.
Also, you know what you can do for me, sir?
Yes. What is that?
Here's 1,000 Pokecoins.
For
I want you to fix this place up. Make it looking like an official gym. This is how you're gonna start, and by the time we get back, people will be able to challenge you the day after we're champion.
You know what? Here's an extra 600.
Oh my.
Some money like that, but
Use
Yeah,
that.
but-
Oh wow.
Get this place looking nice.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Did you roll to see how impressed he would be?
That was an insight check for Yellow.
Oh. I'm being truthful.
That's fine. But but her perception of how you've been, you guys have now flipped to acting like completely different people. She's just
We are crazy, Chandler.
Just
Our
keep an eye-
characters are crazy.
Yeah, that's why you keep an eye on crazy.
She's also never spent more than 5 minutes with us. Also,
It's because you guys keep giving her the cold shoulder. She's
Yeah, well, now we're letting her in.
she tried to travel through Mount Moon with you, and then you
Well,
told
then you
her
wouldn't have
you put on
stolen
masks
stuff.
and said you guys were murdered.
well, that was those Team Shadow hooligans. That wasn't us.
So with that, you have defeated the Fighters Dojo,
Yes.
and yeah,
And built a new friendship.
built a new friendship, and
Did we get a trainer level for that?
you know what? For everything you guys did today, the working on that, bonding with your Pokemon, taking the time to do all that, and being nicer people, I will say you all each gain a trainer level. Also, each of your Pokemon that participated got 7,400 XP for
Oh, man,
defeating
that's
that
so much.
Pokemon. You can work 7,400 for your Pokemon. They were both worth the same amount. Is there anything else you guys want to do before we wrap up?
you guys want to run back over and see if this? I'm saying this just to them. If anybody else is around, this.
You're standing in the fighter's dojo. Blake is crying, and Yellow is next to you guys going, Vermilion City time?
So, out of character, we have to leave with her, unfortunately.
Unless you guys
let's go to
her.
Vermilion City. No, we have to go with her.
Okay.
We can come back later, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we gotta move on.
All right, yeah, we can head to Vermilion City and see if maybe we can find Sabrina. We'll cross through Route 6 and maybe we can stop and look around for some Pokemon while we're there too.
Maybe.
That's a
I'd
great
love to
plan,
evolve my
Yellow.
Charmander.
Yeah. Well, let's go. And she like awkwardly like walks out of the gym and like gives like a wave to Blake, and he's just like, "Thanks, guys. I'm gonna miss you guys. Come back and see me."
I'm gonna give him one more handshake.
He takes the hand and pulls you in for a hug again,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes,
Yes.
Another awkwardly long hug.
and then
Yes,
he goes in and he gives Silver a hug, and he goes, "Thank you so much." And he goes in for Marina and he gives you a hug, and he goes, "Thank you so much. You guys are great people." And he goes, "I'll see you guys." Yes. And he like, as you guys are walking out, he pulls out his Pori phone and he's just like looking at that photo. And as you guys get slightly almost out of earshot, you hear him say, "Oh, my eyes are closed." And that is where we will end off episode 7 of Dungeons and Dragonites, a Team Rocket adventure. You guys are headed south to Route 6 to Vermilion City to see what's going on with Sabrina, traveling with a new companion who maybe should have been your companion from the beginning. Who knows? Thank you guys so much for watching.
We wouldn't have been able to steal stuff if she was.
Listen, she's just your ride-along. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, definitely let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to come back next week as we travel to Vermilion City to see what's going on with Sabrina and Lieutenant Surge. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.